What's up? What's up? What's up? Top of the top. We up. Let's go. Thank you, everybody, for waiting patiently. We live. Y'all know how we do. We live on YouTube, live in the morning. Shout out to everybody that's up. Shout out to everybody that's been up before I even started. Y'all be up in that chat early. Oh, yeah. We're going to get into it today. It's getting real out here, y'all. It's getting very real. But it always been real. So, once again, we back at it. Shout out to everybody that's up, everybody that's in tune. Shout out to the family, all the members. Shout out to the new people. Shout out to everybody that's up in the background, everybody that's tapped in, that's motivated. It's been the fastest year. It is so much going on, and I can't keep up with everything. And man, so we're gonna talk about a lot today. Man, I've been seeing some disturbing stuff, y'all. So it's all about the replay. So once again, everything that was already said. But I gave y'all a hint the other day when I said we are now at the point where all the low-level people, I'm just going, from what I'm seeing, nobody is safe. The reason why I'm saying that, first thing first, let me say, I'm going to say it again. I'm not here to take nobody down. I don't get paid for that. But I've been watching the takedown. Told you I keep the score. I'm the one last year I told people they were smart, they'll run. I told them that last year. So, being that people didn't run, what I saw was going to happen, it's starting to happen now. Everybody's getting debunked. Everybody is being exposed. And it's not, and my whole point I'm going to say today is, I'm not saying nothing is a fact. I'm not saying nothing is a fact. I'm not here to co-sign nobody. But I'm going to look at what's been going on. We're going to look at what's going on. Because when I said every week, I'm going to give y'all the updates every day. So on members only, I had this conversation with y'all for a month. Every week I ask y'all, how your timeline looking? How your timeline looking? Yo, my timeline being taken over. When I said, how the hell am I subscribed to all of these people, but I don't see their videos? But I'm seeing hundreds of videos that I'm not subscribed to at all. It's somehow on my timeline. And I know it takes time to get in this algorithm. Because on YouTube, I would be considered a somebody. So why am I seeing a bunch of nobodies? Because they want me to see it. It's a movement. But this is one of the biggest things we're going to be talking about, family. What's up, 718 Deb? What's up, Miss Mo Better? What's up, 401 Rod? What's up, Danny Grab? What's up, Natalia? What's up, Tiger? What's up, Lynn? Now, look. Now, remember, told you, everybody has exposed themselves now, y'all. That's where we at. So, I got to go back in the last year to bring it up because we got new people and we got to connect the dots. I'm going to show you. I'm not here to make nothing up on nobody. They did it to themselves. Remember, it was a lawsuit. I spoke about it, but you're going to see nobody spoke about it like that. They stayed away from it. So you have your proof. Media, they've been staying away from certain topics. What's up, Puncher? You got your proof. They've been staying away from topics. It was a very important topic that I spoke about because I kept getting the clues when I said all of Diddy's real accusations is what he did to men, which is in the lawsuits. So the whole time I'm talking about the dude, Jonathan, we talking about, I'm not even putting it together. Jonathan is the one from the lawsuit with, it was said that Diddy bust on Biggie clothes. Remember that story? When Diddy allegedly bust on Biggie clothes and laughed? That is the lawsuit that he got on Diddy, and it's a criminal charge. And CJ, but see, me listening to him, I got it out of his own mouth. Meaning, I told y'all, when I listen to people, I listen different. So when I listen to Jonathan, all I'm trying to hear is fraud. I'm trying to see I'm trying to see his whole angle. He lying, tap dancing, what he got going on. Same way I looked at everybody else. I said, let me listen to this guy, Jonathan. Been seeing him for a minute, hearing him for a minute. If I had time, listen to him. Everything that I read in that story, he hit it all on the head with clarity. But I also get what's going on. Well, I ain't gonna say I get it, but remember, it was being talks about something about somebody controlling Biggie estate being controlled. Well, Jonathan was trying to do business with the estate, and allegedly, Jonathan ended up with somebody meat in his mouth. He claimed Diddy stuffed his meat in his mouth and told him he's not good enough for the Biggie legacy. Now on this channel, remember last year when it got dark? The star last year when it got dark was Jaguar Wright. And I told y'all this part two. Part two is Jonathan. But another thing, what I'm going to tell you again, all proof coming out today. You will now see how all black meters control. I swear to God, y'all, I feel bad for them. They all in the trash, man. They all in the trash. Because the tangled web they weave it's showing, man. It's showing everybody's connected, man. It's showing that everybody was trying to cover up this Diddy shit. But it's also tied in with the Tupac shit. The West Coast is blaming the East Coast. The East Coast is blaming the West Coast. But this is my opinion, what I'm saying today. A lot of people that's left out here, I feel like a lot of them being set up. A lot of people out here, I feel like they being set up. I'm going to just leave it at that. So, we're going to look at some stuff. Man, shout out to the replay gang. Let's go. I also, man, Nicki said Gucci on meds. Keisha Kio's handler. You know, we spoke about this already. Everything is coming out, and it's coming out at one time, man. We got to look at that. So I'm also going to show y'all why everybody's in the street department is hearing about Bimmy and Bimmy being a snitch and paperwork. But when you understand that Bimmy is tied into Nicki Minaj's legacy, then you will get it very clear. Because it also said that Nicki is back with Deb. So all this has is a part of it. Everything got a chance, is tied in, y'all. I told you, everything is tied in. I'm going to tell you again. Nobody you see is not tied in all together. What else you seeing? Thank you very much, Black Samurai. When I said you're going to watch them implode. Yo, at this point, you're only going to see the industry going against themselves. Trying to convince each other. Lying to each other. Whatever they're doing, it's just for them. It got nothing to do with fans. Why? Ain't no music. No music at all. So what I'm telling you, there's some other shit going on. They self-destructing. When I said last year, they're going to crumble. Once the boss is gone, they start to crumble. And it don't matter what they do because they're not getting no more big checks cut. No, y'all, it's been a lot of false narratives. Meaning, I had to go back and do real homework. Now, remember last year, I kept telling you, the main people sleep was black people. Guess what, man? I started getting caught up in too much black shit, y'all. I fell behind. So guess what? Man, I had to go back. I had to go into the whole America, man. I had to go see what the white people saying, y'all. And guess what? They're not playing. Remember when I said shit? I got to keep going back into it. And I said, with Jaguar Wright, when you go to black people platform, you just content. You just content. But it's different when they go on other platforms. So I told you, I listen to all. I listen to how people, because I know the truth. Even in Hollywood, everybody's trained. They're going to talk one way in a black platform. When they get on some high caliber, they talk according to the platform. See what I'm saying? That's how all celebrities do. Y'all all notice it. Like, for those who watch Stephen A. with Mello the other day, this is shit they do. Being that Stephen A. from TV, when he get on a podcast, he's going to make sure he curse. Keep a hood. I'm on a podcast. I can curse now. And then you might have somebody that's hood on a podcast. When they get on a professional, they're going to talk professional. I'm trying to tell you, it's different ways of this media. So like I said, in the black department, it's just content. It's something to talk about. It's good tea. But when I heard them talking on that white platform, I was like, nah, this shit going somewhere else. Same thing I said with Jaguar. She was talking for years. I said, yo, y'all, she just content. They're going to use it for content. When she got on real platform, because I always tell y'all, you got the real world, and then you got the fake world, which is called the black world. That's just what it is. Fully control 1,000%. Family. All last year, YouTube was being controlled in the black department. I'm talking about even to the goddamn chat rooms. Chat rooms. Man, all I'm going to say is this. The shit I saw, the shit I've been seeing, the shit I'm hearing, man, they connected the dots on why Diddy got the key to the city, connected with Mayor Eric Adam. Man, they were going to some other shit. And the bottom line is, them Negroes in trouble. Like I said, the original narrative, like I said, when Diddy went against Ciroc, that was his ass. Like I said, the original narrative, y'all. We going back to the original narrative. The original narrative, once Diddy showed his ass, it's up. Guess what, y'all? To tell you the truth, all the king's horses and all the king's men been out here blowing smoke the whole year. The whole year and change, they've been trying to make it like everything okay. What was the latest lie everybody been? What's the latest lie everybody been telling? Diddy getting a party, about to get out. Biggest lie ever told, y'all. All of this shit is media games, y'all. All I'm seeing now, what I'm saying is, as far as I know, Diddy just told everybody, don't let them know I'm finished. But guess what? In my opinion, man, everybody out here, if they still connected to Diddy, they all they ass being set up. If you ask me, everybody left sitting on YouTube, they ass being set up. Why? Man, they saying little C's out here lying. He getting caught up in stories. No, y'all, I'm telling you, man, it's some other shit. Because what they didn't get, see, the whole New York is sticking together, covering it up. But every other state, every other country, every other race, every other age bracket is covering the shit. That's why I told you they all gonna lose in the end. See, they thought it was just worried about people like me and you, because we know the rap beef and we know the rap history. I told them, once this gets out of our department, people are dealing with this shit like research, connecting dots, meaning, okay, whatever might have been missed, they tying that up. They going back into this. I told you, it's a research thing. So we heard everything, but when you got new ears, new eyes, different races, no favorites, they don't care about rap. They doing their research, homework. I'm hearing all type of voices, white voices, women, don't matter. People digging into this shit with technology, get it? Meaning more access to shit. This ain't back in the days when you got to go to the library for shit. No, y'all. No. Now, it's two things, like I tell you. You got humans on their ass, and then you got the AI. So I kept telling them, last year to run. People worried about me and other people. I told them. Because I also know why they all came to the morning last year. Like I said, it was a reason why they came to the morning when I said them videos was heating up, and all of a sudden, I start seeing all these niggas coming on the daytime because they were trying to block. I've been put the dots together. I just don't say names. No, y'all, they all exposed. I'm going to tell y'all right, man, it's about 20 channels connected. Huh? You know some of them big platforms? Man, all these platforms been doing work. And that's why I say you're going to see, since P.diddy got locked up, you're going to see on the East and the West, that shit, people start working hard. You start seeing everybody come out from back in the 90s. So that's all I just be watching. But it ain't about me. What's scary to me is, this always scary to me, it's things that let me know when it's over. I be telling y'all this. Like when I knew gangbanging was over, when I saw a white police officer quoting blood oaths and pledges, that shit was scary. When I hear so-called white woman and white men or a UK voice breaking this shit down more than me and no more than, and you know what I'm saying, the way they be on it, I be like, yo, they be on this shit different. It's scary. Meaning if I was in it, I would be scared. Because, y'all, it's people that love Pac, it's people that love Biggie, and they putting their work into this shit like they really trying to get a result. Yeah, and I'm telling y'all, this shit out of control. But remember when I said certain things, I said, yo, I said, if anything, Diddy is in trouble for what he did to white men. Did I not say that? When they made sure they showed the video on Tubi, TMZ, one of the Diddy documentaries, when he said, this is what happened to white boys at my party. Then I heard about him. I heard stories about him bending white men over. So in the fashion world, like I said, I'm not saying nothing is true. Everything I heard filed on him was to a man. Little Rod was my proof. What Jonathan say? He spoke about Lil Rod. The same type of shit. So I'm not saying it's a fact, but I just say it's a pattern of men. Family. When I've been telling everything I've been saying, the biggest cover up we just went through, when I set everybody in on it, I just fell back. Because once I seen what it was, it's no need for me to go on. Like when this KVD trial come, I'm gonna talk about updates, y'all, but I ain't gonna be on that shit like that. I'm just gonna be talking about what it is. Because at the end of the day, man, they got enough people trying to bring them down. People dedicated to bringing them down 24/7, y'all. 24/7. Somebody gonna take the rap. I feel like a lot of these fools being set up online right now. We speak. I'm not playing with you. Know why I say that? If nobody from the industry, meaning a rapper or somebody big, they might sacrifice somebody smaller. Get it? They might put that shit on other people. So check it out. This guy Jonathan, y'all know he making his rounds just like Jaguar. But the difference is he's going on a lot of platforms, not just black ones. See, he was on a black platform. You know what they did? They put it on members only. And then they dropped the content little by little by little by little like niggas do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with that. But he's giving full-blown interviews on other platforms for the free. For the free. Letting that shit out. Black media control. Why? He's going to do a podcast, but they're going to drop it little by little by little by little. And by the time the information come out, it's fucking late. Told you everything in your department is controlled. Fam, y'all have no fucking clue how many YouTubers are connected. But you should already know. They told on themselves. Why? They all go to the same platforms. Did you get it yet? When you start seeing making it the band members, and you start seeing somehow everybody ends up on these same platforms. I told you they were going to expose themselves. Guess what? From big platforms to low-level ones, disguised as low-level. Family, it's about 20 platforms connected. Know what else that means? Man, it's over 1,000 moderators connected. It's chat rooms connected. Told you, man, it's all some shit that been going on. But it don't apply to me because I don't give a. Get it? I had my laughs and jokes. It's been out of my hands. I told you, I'm done with the shit. All the people on this shit now, I've been showing y'all the whole time. Different country. We looked at Brazil language, German language. We looked at actually every language from Japanese. Everybody on it. And what y'all not understanding. It's not about America no more. People like him, a hero around the world. Around the world, people rallying behind them. And you see his complexion, right? His complexion is what's going to make it stick, y'all. It's part of it. That's what people not getting. He talking about, because meanwhile, he was amongst the wildest, Biggie's son, all this, the mother, all this other stuff. He telling it all. See? When you're on a white platform, it ain't control. He can be free, no stupid questions, no downplaying shit, no interviewer sounding like they fucking high. No, real business. And guess what? She was in the industry too. So she said she had to leave that shit because of the same shit, so she understand. No, y'all, some of y'all been fucking up. Jonathan's supposed to be a victim. You can't go hard on the victim. Man, they've been fucking up, bro. No, I'm going to tell you what I observed. Know what I observed? Jonathan is the one to make it stick. See that complexion? Remember, blacks don't make it stick. You got your proof on that. It's two things. No such thing as abusing nobody black. No black man ain't no such thing as that. They like it. And then number two, ain't no such thing as nobody black keeping it real in no interview. Told you it's play shit. Real shit. Meaning, this is what I kept telling you. No matter how much people cover it up, no matter how much I say, what nobody else says, it's going to keep going. You know how many white platforms he can get on? Pop culture. He's a sob story. That man talking about he ready to take his life. That man was talking about he talking a lot of shit. Meaning, I'm thinking I'm not putting together. When I told you, I don't know everything. This the same man I spoke his story about. He talking about Diddy jammed his Jonas in his mouth. But that was after. He alleged, remember the story when Diddy, they was in a warehouse and Biggie old clothes was there. And allegedly the diddler jacked off on the clothes. He told his man, come finish me off. He ain't come do it. So allegedly Diddy skidded on Biggie clothes and then threw it on him. And said, rest in peace, Big, laughing. Remember we read about that story? Now, you're going to see nobody covered that shit like that. Public information. But I didn't know that was Jonathan because it was John Doe. Come to find out, that's him in the lawsuit. But I'm going to show you, even I'd be stupid because it's people that been knew who the fuck he was for months now. He said they took him to a house. CJ set him up because in my opinion, according to the story, the movie, it sounded to me like Diddy made CJ do it. No, you're going to take me. You're going to go get this boy. We're going to see what's up with him right now. Why? He was tampering around Biggie's estate. So it ain't that he's just talking. I'm just listening. He was trying to do business with Biggie's estate. Miss Wallace out of here. Meanwhile, he talking about he hates CJ. He trying to take them down. He talking about he ain't worried about no law, so he trying to take them down. He wants CJ to pay. CJ and his brother, because he's saying they set him up because they pulled up with him. And matter of fact, both times Diddy popped up. Man, guess who been controlling that legacy? Guess what Jonathan is telling us? Jonathan is telling us who really been controlling Biggie's legacy. Wow. Yeah, they're not going to stop him. So like I said, remember I told you, for the Negroes, it's content. Man, he been talking for a long ass time. But for the Negroes, it's content. So I told you, once they go here, it's different. He's a hero now. Just like Jaguar. He's the white Jaguar white. That's it, the white version. But his shit going to be more powerful and it's going to stick. Guess what? You know why they finished? Ain't no way in hell they going to make it the next 3 years, y'all. This is just the first year of the smoke. It's not even a whole year yet. Keith goes to court in February. Then I tell you this shit is chess. This shit is chess. They coming from all angles. When I was telling y'all by the time it's all on YouTube out the bag now, but I was trying to tell them it's too late for them because they were already being slayed on TikTok, X, Facebook. I've been telling them, right? So now every other platform is oversaturated. Those same people are now on YouTube. And now YouTube is becoming oversaturated. Man, they going in on the Winans family. Man, I didn't even know they was going on the gospel people too, y'all. The whole black entertainment is finished, guys. I didn't even know they was getting on the gospel people. Tell you, this is what man, we're trying to keep up with the real stuff in this, because this is the real shit. It ain't, when you hear people say it ain't over yet, it ain't. It's not. It's not. We're not. You know, that's one of the things I said. I said it ain't over till it's all over. But this the angle I've been looking at. Man, whoever's the real powers that be. I know a lot of people can't sleep over this shit, man. It's too many loose lips out here. It's too much. It's people I look at it like this. It's people that got a whole lot to lose. And there's some people don't really got a lot to lose, meaning they could be sacrificed. But being that they've been playing online all this time, y'all, they have exposed a lot of themselves on a lot of shit, man. But see, man. Reason why I say that, because people made themselves look like they were on here working because they didn't keep the same energy. And then meanwhile, family, if this shit happened in the 90s, man, I would not have been talking about this shit no more. But you're going to see things started to change, man. Once that Keefe D shit happened, really, the whole internet changed. We just didn't peep it, y'all. Then we see out of nowhere, Suge back out, right? Suge came out of nowhere, right? Okay. So what I was trying to tell people, I'm not against them. I don't dedicate every day to their ass and every week. And I don't put people on covers, meaning everybody got their job, everybody has their place. But when I was telling them, it is people here to expose them. It's a whole army that's not going to stop. And some of the stuff is disturbing. And it ain't just no damn Jonathan. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta look at what's being said. Nothing is a fact. We have no proof, but this what it is. He throwing dirt on Gene. He trying to make Gene look like Gene is abusing him as a victim. I don't think that's a good look. You get it? I don't think that's a good look because, like I say, he's just not on no black platforms. I don't know how many platforms that fool on, but guess what? This one popped on my timeline. Like I said, I'm not subscribed to none of this shit. So when it's on my timeline, I know what's happening. It's a campaign. It's a campaign, y'all. 24/7. This is what they saying, y'all. See Mace on there? Saying Gene effed up their legacy. But you see how they put Mace in it, right? They keep trying to say they all together, y'all. That's what they keep trying to say. Gene Deal exposed for lying on Diddy if he was there. I'm just showing you what they're saying. I'm not saying I believe none of this shit. I'm just showing you. It's a campaign. Do Gene Deal still work for Puff? See, you got the fake, you got all this shit, bullshit memes, bullshit videos. You got a lot. It's all mixed up, a lot of stuff. Trolling, get it? AI documentaries with real research, AI trolling, AI clowning, AI made up shit. You got a lot of stuff. Get it? Real content creators, fake content creators, but they pushing these narratives, keeping it in an algorithm. See that? His time's up. Gene Deal exposed, clout moves, contradictions. I'm just showing all of the people that's on their ass. That's all I'm showing you. So I'm just showing you, and this is different people on their ass. See, that's why I got the name there. See that? Rapper. Oh, I don't know the fuck they are. Okay, I know that's been around for a minute, but you're going to see a lot of this shit came out of nowhere. Okay, you know about real life. They the ones behind a lot of this shit. But I'm going to show you, look. See all these, you never heard of these pages? Out of nowhere. Going into Kim Porter, like I said, going in every aspect, y'all. Meaning it when I said, think of everybody that been on YouTube talking all these years. Now, think about everything they didn't say. That's in these other videos. What I said ain't about what they say, it's about what they're not saying. They kept repeating the same shit so long, they didn't understand. People started to figure out they're on a script. So people been going into all the shit they not talking about. And what they, or what about, people like, what about this? Or what about this? Or why they ain't saying about this? Or why they giving limited stories about this? Or how you didn't see this? And how you know what I'm saying? People doing that aspect on them. Yeah. So I'm just letting y'all see. That shit's scary. All right? The Kim Porter tape Diddy tried to bury. Guess what, y'all? I think y'all got played. I think it was shenanigans with that. Guess what? I think she really did have some real shit. And I think it was a switcheroo. Yeah. Boy. Remember, I was this controversy. 1 minute is real, 1 minute is not. 1 minute that was on, it got taken on Amazon, when it was dropped, 1 minute it wasn't. The Kim Porter tape Diddy tried to bury. I'm just showing y'all what is out here, what is promoted at 1,000 miles per hour. That's all I'm showing y'all. This channel is not dedicated to taking down nobody because I don't get paid for that shit. My whole thing on this channel was just revealing the fakeness of the industry so people to wake up and understand it was just entertainment. This ain't your life. That's my aspect. Now, other people, they trying to put people in prison. That's what they doing. All right? Now, listen, I always told y'all, whenever I do videos on here on certain shit, my videos will not be used in the court of law. All right, but I'm showing you them going back in the Kim Porter shit, film, different things. I'm saying I'm letting y'all see that it ain't dead and people not stopping and they putting in work. Because, like I say, if I've been on YouTube for this long and I start seeing shit I never saw before, that means somebody putting in work. Like I said, they going outside the script. When I said the powers that be know that black entertainment is controlled, which means y'all gonna keep it going. So they created a world to destroy y'all fucking world. So nobody's gonna keep it going. That's what I told y'all from the beginning, and I'm just giving you the update for people that don't get it. Everybody around here get it very clear because y'all saw what happened with Jaguar last year. Just know this goddamn Jaguar 5.0, and there's nobody gonna stop him at all. And he got paperwork in right now, court papers, and he's campaigning, and he get a lot of people behind him. That's all you got to know. And Jaguar's back working again. So, and you know who Jaguar worked for. You see she got that plaque, right? Who you think Jonathan say he down with? Who you think he said he down with? Are you getting it? That's what I'm telling y'all. All right, I ain't got to say too much. Once I heard who we down with and certain stuff, oh nah. And what he saying? Oh nah. He said he want his money. I'll be dead soon. Usher breaks his silence on Diddy. The truth no one saw coming. I just want y'all to see the narratives, the pushing. When I said they're all finished, they're all over, they are more desecrated in its algorithm. So let me explain again how it's going to happen. As these videos keep increasing, their platforms are going to keep sinking. Guess what? Their platforms are already starting to sink because they're being dominated in the algorithm, y'all. That's what's happening because they did not know when to leave. But now you also can see it's not about that. Somebody making their ass work, y'all. And whoever's making them work is setting them up. Because in all of this stuff, you don't want to be the last man standing. It is too much smoke out here. Yeah. And I don't want to make it racial. I just think the powers that be want to wash their hands of this shit all the way. Meaning somebody's going to have to go down for that Biggie and Pac shit. I think somebody got to go down for them Biggie and Pac things, man. I think it's high up people that can't sleep at night. I think it's people high up. They can't get a good rest until this stuff is all closed out. That's what I'm starting to see, man. That's what I'm starting to feel, man. Because y'all, it just I know certain things. And the way it's released, and the way they coming, and the way they push it, and the way it's not stopping, and the way it's dominating my whole shit, and I don't even want to see it. Nah. And that's why the internet is dead on purpose. The internet is 1,000%. YouTube is 100%. It's control. These all things I spoke. It's 100% control right now. You're gonna see what they want you to see, and what they don't want you to see, you ain't gonna see, and that's called channels losing views. Same thing happened to me. Everything I told y'all. Everything happened to me last year. I got shut down last year when I started averaging 20,000 views before 1 p.m. Same thing happened to me. It's going to happen to everybody now. It's already happening. I've been seeing all the people that was bigger than me before I got on here. All their shit is undermined now. Choke, no joke. He did it. Everybody had a name. Everybody I know for a fact was at one time getting 30,000 plus. They all under 10,000 now. So I know what's happening. Guess what else they didn't know? I can tell y'all now. Choke, Gene, know what happened to y'all? When y'all go on them big platforms, guess what happened? They start swallowing up your channel. That's what happens. They steal your traffic. Big channels suck your traffic up. That's why you're always going to see. Yeah, a lot of y'all ain't noticed this. Like, damn, why when I go on these big platforms, none of the viewership go to my channel? It used to be like that. If I go on the channel 100,000, if I go on Flash shit, once I leave, I'm supposed to at least get 10,000 extra from that shit. You say I do my lives? If I go on a big platform, I'm supposed to average more because I've been on a big platform. Every time I go on a big platform, I'm supposed to grow. But you see, people was going on these big platforms, but somehow their channel wasn't growing. Tell you, man, it's a setup on here. People being set up, y'all. That's my opinion. Everything I say is my opinion. Nothing is a fact. Strictly entertainment, unsolved mysteries that I don't want to solve. Let's go. But these people, they pushing agendas, y'all. They all on meds. What I say, y'all? Man, they be on meds, y'all. all be on meds. They all fucked up in the head. Busta Rhymes leaks list of celebs he infected at Diddy parties. See that? This is AI trolling video. So my point is, you'll know the AI trolling videos when you see him off the rip, because they're going to say some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, this is how I know AI videos. It's no way in hell to, I know damn well Busta Rhymes didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I know the fake shit not to click on. But this is them trolling because I know how to read a joke. They're telling me Busta Rhymes is a willing participant at Diddy parties. That's what they're telling me. Get it? But I just wanted y'all to see. When I said what? No matter how much they show their face, no matter what they do, it's not going to work. They're going to keep being dragged, and that's what's going to keep happening. You also see somehow they all got charges, right? I get it clear, y'all. It's everything I've been saying. It's a hit on New York rappers. It's a hit on everything on the Diddy and Jay-Z. Like I said, everything. But now I'm gonna tell you something else. It's even a hit on the security. Everybody. Anybody name that's mentioned in any of these legacies, they all under fire. That's just what it is, y'all. See that? fatjoe just got exposed as the original Diddy. See that? Then you got people online speaking out their mouth how they used to work with Diddy and fatjoe. People should have never came on this fucking internet, y'all. Told you they all being set up. They don't know. I don't understand. I don't know Jay-Z like that. But before Jay-Z go down, trust and believe what's going to happen. Trust and believe that. There's people getting sacrificed. Hey, if y'all got to talk Jay-Z like this, if y'all got to talk about fatjoe instead of me, oh well, when that fatjoe shit happened, y'all stop talking about my son and all that stuff and whatever else I got going on, shit. Jay-Z will send you to the wolves. So that's why I say he played chess. He got all of them in contract anyway, guys. He got all of them in contract. So, you know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all, I don't know it all. I don't got it figured out. But there was a video breaking that shit down. How the mayor, how the mayor got in trouble after he gave Diddy that key. All that shit, man. I saw a whole video breaking down it from the real science of the shit. You know what they was talking about? All of the facts I was talking about. The documentary I was watching, they went strictly from when Diddy went to curse Ciroc out. When he threatened them with the black community, guess what else I didn't know? So I'm always going to tell y'all, when I watch some shit, I look for shit I didn't know. If you tell me something I didn't know, that's good content. I didn't know they took the jet from Diddy. I didn't know they took the big jet. All this time I'm saying he still got the jet. They took it. See that? So I'm just letting you know. We've been on here all this time. It is so much shit. Nobody knows. I didn't even know they took the jet. But what I'm trying to tell you, it was an AI video that fucking informed me of all this shit. Because the AI video I saw was a documentary, fat one. See, you got AI shit. Meaning, I think some AI videos are industry insiders that don't want to speak. You get it? Because if I'm an industry insider, or say if I want to snitch on one of them, I can make an AI video and do it. So I think some people that know shit, meaning, okay, you see how people put it on their face? You have people like, y'all know everybody showing their face. They've been talking about the Biggie shit, the Tupac shit. I think it's people talking in their own way through AI videos. Get it? So when I said I saw this video and it let me know how Diddy had the jet taken, guess what else I saw in the video? Something else I didn't notice before. When you see, when they went to Diddy property, they broke down that fucking gate. Cause I never got to see the gate. That gate was bent up. But you know, I've been joking. I said, yo, family, they didn't go to that man's house. Homeland didn't go there for nothing. They didn't go there for nothing. Fools hopping out of planes, they didn't go there for nothing, y'all. Meaning that shit wasn't no stunt. So what I'm telling you is it's been two sides of this. One side is played out like entertainment, a joke. But one side of this shit is 100%, 1,000% totally serious, according to what they was accused of doing. And this same documentary I said I watched that was for real, man, they showed that motherfucking Rock Nation brunch where Diddy was talking that billionaire shit. He was talking shit, y'all. He was talking that black billionaire shit, and I'm not gonna lie. the way they portrayed it, that shit was threatening. It was like some threatening shit. Like, yeah, we got this now. We got this, y'all. Like, yeah, we got this. Billionaires. But the way he was looking, the way he was saying it, and the way they promoted it, like they was a black organization of fucking terrorists, man. Like I said, that black shit got them put in a terroristic category, man. When you saying black excellence, we billionaires talking shit. Then you go to the owner, you go to England, the owners, and you talking shit to them, and then they see these clips. No, you starting to believe y'all these billionaires, right, with power. You starting to believe that? Then you're gonna see. But here you're gonna see the works of the king. They go a gang. They of it like gang. Big homie in prison. You know, when big homie in prison, all the little homies better go to work. Gotta keep big homie making that money. Keep big homie name popping on them streets. Keep everything good for big homie. That's what's been going on past the whole year. The whole facade is looked to me like Diddy was like, yo, I'm not dead and I'm not gonna die. You get it? Yeah, I'm humiliated in the white world. I'm humiliated. But in that black world, I'm going to keep that. Told you that's him and Jay-Z. I'm going to keep that. Yeah, we might be disgraced everywhere. We're going to keep that black community, black excellence. I told you, man. They've been fighting to keep that shit going, y'all. They've been fighting for their black excellence, guys. But I was trying to tell them they're not going to win because everybody's against them. Everybody's doing work. So when it was one video that I saw, the way it was broke down with a white voice, showing me shit I didn't see, and talking about shit nobody's talking about ever. Nah, I'm like, nah, this shit for real. Now, mind you, it's all coming back to back with the interviews, real documentaries, interviews. And like I said, as of now, it don't matter if I cover it. Nobody cover this no more. This is all out of our hands. It's in a whole nother world now that will not be controlled. And like I said, they're not biting their tongue. They're not sparing nobody. It's not content. In their mind, like I told all y'all, they are fighting a cause. They are fighting a cause of abuse. What else he do? Salute Nicki Minaj for standing up. What was they talking about right here? How he appreciate and respect the way Nicki Minaj has been speaking out the past couple of weeks, going against them, telling the truth. That's what they talking about right here. So like I said, it's nothing unknown around here. We know what's up because it's all public information. So, mind you, see these memes going around? The memes ain't stopped. Let's count the ways when I said the levels of this shit. You got the memes. They're not going to be controlled. You got the AI videos. You know the AI videos like 50 Cent make trolling? You got those AI videos. Then you got the AI video. You get it? You got the TikTok. No, y'all, I told you this was bigger than what they thought it was going to stop it. What's happening now, it's a bum rush. It's a bum rush. Yeah, it's a bum rush, y'all. Fatjoe just got exposed as the original Diddy. Guess what else they bringing up? Remember we was talking about the adopted girl? They bringing that up. All these channels never saw before in my life. He tried to F me. Diddy collapsed in court after her adopted daughter reveals that Diddy tried. See, I noticed the AI video trolling. I didn't watch it. I know the fake ones. But the fake ones is just about exposure and trolling. The plan is to have 100,000 videos in this algorithm of disgrace. That's what they're doing. Disgracing and exposing. Disgracing, exposing. That's it. So regardless of the fact, this internet will be filled up with disgracing and exposing. Told you they're burying that shit, y'all. There's no coming back. It ain't. It's just not. It's just not. It's just time. All they can do is make all the money they can make till they can, and that's it. It's not going to happen. On family, do we not see how much damage was done in 10 months? This is going to happen in the next 3 years. For anybody that's left standing. Everybody's career is going to be done, y'all. They were smart. They would have retired. The percentage, some people still going to fuck around and go to jail. And no, I'm going to say what I said before. Some people might, get it? Some people might be snoring. Some people might be wound up snoring. If I say this shit ain't over yet, some people might end up snoring. I'm just looking at it like this. If it is people in high places, I'm pretty sure they want their hands. I'm pretty sure people want to be clean, man. I'm pretty sure of that. Now, all that shit fake news, y'all. Diddy ain't getting no pardon. Hell no. BS. because being that troops on ground, that was a nice distraction. See, when troops on the ground and you go into them hoods, you distract the hood people with Diddy news, man. Diddy coming home. Told you I don't report fake shit. White House refutes President Trump pardon rumors for Sean Diddy Combs. It ain't gonna happen. Straight bogus. What I see on YouTube, the blacks. Diddy coming home. Diddy getting out Friday. Diddy coming home. Diddy getting a pardon. Lies. Niggas still monetizing lies. False information. Told you the whole black department is ass backwards, misinformation, lies, degenerate, fucking decrepit. Tell you, man, when I went into the whole shit, 2025, you cannot, being dumb in 2025 is like a sin, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't know. Every time they put these lies out, they committing blasphemy amongst themselves, which means eventually they fucking channel gonna be shut down. YouTube scrutinized. I had to do a survey today. No. Trust me when I tell you, man. YouTube want to know who the fuck people are because I'm telling you, they about to make. Like I said, I ain't saying shit. Here's what they saying about Diddy. Now, it's being said a lot of people out here are working for Diddy. But this is what they saying about Diddy and all his people. This dude talk and do all that gangster shit, but he appealing a 4-year sentence. He already got 15 months on. Go do that time, Puff, when it gets gangster. Basically saying Puff don't want to do that time. No, Puff want to make people think he's still getting out. Puff playing games, man. That's all it is. Puff going to do whatever he got to do to keep his name going. If niggas from Mega the Band got to keep my name going, that's what it is. Go to work. You got proof. How long has it been? Did you see anybody go in on Diddy? Go in on him. This motherfucker, man. This nigga. You hear anybody trash him? Nope. Told you time was going to expose everybody, y'all. You don't got to say nothing. It's what they don't do and say. You have proof now. It's been a long time. You didn't see nobody. All you kept saying was, all right? So it's not me. What I'm trying to tell them is, it's the shit they did, but they put it on themselves. They saying y'all been making a lot of money off big name. They say y'all been profiting off the dead. They saying all that shit. They saying they had Miss Wallace in the jam. That's what all these videos saying. They saying Diddy had a lot of people doing dirty work. Me, when I tell you this, I ain't talking about, not in our department. I'm talking about, they talking about this in a whole nother department. Now what we talking about, everybody else is talking about the seriousness of it, the realness of it, the street ties, the street persona, the mafioso behavior, the snatching up of men, taking them to places, putting stuff over their head. He's talking about getting stuff put over his head. But it's in a lot of the lawsuits. So when he says this, when he says F Gene Deal, guess how many people are going to feel the same way towards Gene? And when Gene barking back on him, now he could flip it. It could be flipped like Gene is attacking a victim. So that's why they come with the narrative now. Are you really down with Diddy? How could you attack that man like that? That's what they're trying to say, y'all. So like I said, man, whatever's going on, hey, it's going on. This is what they saying, though. I'm disgusted with the Diddy sentencing. Despite the evidence and several witnesses' testimonies, he still got away with it. This is one of many reasons why women are scared to come forward. Guess what else they saying? I know y'all heard it. They saying people in that courtroom got paid off. They saying people was going to that courtroom to intimidate witnesses. That's what they saying, y'all. I don't believe shit. I wasn't there. I have no proof. And tell you the truth, I don't want to know. But this everything that's circulating. Meaning, if we go to sleep, don't never come back. There's all this shit going on every day. That's what they talking about. It's what's circulating. When I said they worried about low-level content creators, I was telling them it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. This ain't about worried about nobody with no damn 10,000 views and 8,000. No, this shit bigger than that. White House slams rumors. No imminent pardon for Sean Diddy Combs, despite TMZ's scoop on Trump mulling a communication amid sex trafficking charges. Baseless speculation. Fake. See how many people ran with it? Go check your timeline. Look, see everybody who ran with Diddy coming home. Those are your clues. Who worked for Diddy? Those are your clues. Percentage of them work for Diddy, a percentage of them are just stupid, and they need the money. So I told you, it's set up. Can you now see when I said it's set up for black content creators to die? Feed them misinformation on purpose. Let them keep feeding misinformation. As they feed misinformation, they're going to lose credibility. You know what I'm saying? As they topics slow up, they losing credibility. As they topics slow it up, losing credibility, and AI videos coming to take over. So I tell you, it's a lot of shit at one time, but it's only one target. They know I'm going to just tell, look, family, it's not my fault. The only reason why black entertainment is not spared because they know all of Diddy's men, all his minions, all his supporters are in the same section. When I kept telling y'all last year, if more y'all would have went against him, if bigger people would have stood up, it wouldn't be this bad. This shit is being looked at as the black community didn't get it. They're still supporting this fucking weirdo behavior. They're still supporting abuse, which means they didn't change. They don't get this in New America. Abuse will not be tolerated. A woman, nobody. They didn't get it. So that's why their neighborhoods getting rounded up. Like I said, Diddy gonna be home, but everybody else going to prison for way more longer time than that. Yup. And the truth is, Diddy got dirt on everybody that's out this motherfucker. So guess what? They have no choice but to work. This is my whole thing, y'all. This is how simple it is. You heard a lot about that Biggie shit, right? You heard a lot about Pop. Don't matter what we know. Don't matter. Oh, right? But this is all you got to know. Whatever secrets Diddy got with people, you know, they was in trucks and cars and they was in Cali. Whatever secrets they got, whatever, good or bad, whatever it is, he knows everything. Meaning, when I say shit like he's already faced what he had to face, everybody else still out here stuck. And guess who got dirt on everybody? Guess who got dirt on everybody? It's like I said, some people don't have no choice but to fucking work. Because there's nothing nobody gonna do, y'all. Meaning, none of us gonna know shit. None of us got nothing to do with it. It's bigger than all of us. But I'm looking at it like somebody gonna have to pay for this shit. I'm seeing it look like a stage being set. No, not being set. That shit been set. It look like the stage been set for people to hang themselves, for people to incriminate themselves. And what you're not paying attention to, people that was at these scenes been doing a lot of fucking talking. But I know he's the diddler. He's clean. But other people out here, they not. And they being attacked. Everybody that was at, everybody involved, when I say involved, anybody name that was mentioned is being attacked right now. Meaning, anybody that's in the whole legacy of Biggie, anybody that was in that legacy, period. East Coast, West Coast, anybody that claimed the fame they was in Cali when it happened, all of them are under fire. They saying Lil C's a liar. He's a fraud. So when I hear this from other people, other states, other countries, I'm like, yo, they're attacking them. It's attack. That's what's happening. Everybody out here is being attacked. Not so much a Diddy, y'all. So it's also starting to cross over to Snoop. Yep, because I said everybody out here showing face. Mind you, y'all, I'm seeing it's a lot of people covering this shit. Meaning podcasters, YouTubers covering it for real. Then you got AI covering it for real. Then you got AI trolling. So you seeing people saying, I'm disgusted with the Diddy sentencing. They saying people got paid off. They saying it was a lot of dirt. Let's go. F off. F-U-C-K off. They talking to Diddy. Even if you are released, nobody will listen to songs done by a RAPist, human prostitution trafficker, and potential terrorist. Told you. They got labeled as terrorists under that woke shit, under black excellence. When you rich, and Diddy's on camera with Charlamagne talking about the president, that's anti. When Jay-Z do the shit he do, they was doing anti-shit. I don't know what's what. I don't know. But I want to keep showing y'all that nobody believed them, nobody with none of that shit they talking about. It's only for the blacks because they look at the whole shit as entertainment. I told you they being judged as terrorists. They being judged as abusers. That's also, they got so much shit to duck. Too much shit to duck. Because they getting hit from different angles. The Tupac Biggie, that's the pettiness of it. See, that's the pettiness of it. Meaning that's just like, you know, somebody bringing up old shit that's being petty to bring up. You bringing up old shit. They bringing up the Biggie Pop to bring up the old shit, but it has nothing to do with the new shit they was doing. Nothing to do, because they were being documented after 2020, y'all. When Diddy said it at that goddamn event, when he made that speech, I advise all of y'all watch that speech he made at that brunch, and you're gonna see how they could have took it as a threat. Now he made that speech after the Colin Kaepernick knee. These all in the same time frame, because they was everything black and black. Remember, no diversity. So you're not looking at these fools started being looked at as a terrorist organization, but they only terrorize their own and abuse their own. That's why nobody pulled up. And only one that pulled up, since y'all talk about race, what race is Cassie? Since y'all talk about race, what race is John? You're going to see no blacks put their face on it. Why? You have your proof. All the blacks are connected and related. And you had to prove that most of the blacks in this game, they scared to death, and they all going to die broke. Y'all told you everybody's going to die broke. Everybody. Everybody's going to die broke, y'all. So hopefully they've been getting paid. Hopefully. I'll just tell you like this. And this, thank you very much, Danny girl. This is a situation I wouldn't want to know nothing. I would not want to know shit. All right? I wouldn't want to know nothing. Because everybody that knows something out here, you a problem. And I'm starting to see that problem getting dealt with. It looked to me like some people gonna get sold out, y'all. It's starting to look like to me, because I'm seeing too many people exposing their flaws. When you got fake news coming out, he's coming home. No, man, it's a false narrative no, everybody's in position to keep him at the top. That's what it looked like to me, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with that, Dave's boys, but only thing is, he's going to be all right. Everybody else out here is not. He's solidified straight. They said how he still got the home. Nobody wanted to buy it because of his background. Nobody wanted to buy the house. But they said they took the plane, the jet, gone. So you know what else they saying? This is what they saying about the Tupac shit. Well, they saying that they just keep repeating the same shit. White House officials pushes back on report that the president is considering partnering Diddy. So now you know that was a straight bold-faced lie. All right? Here go the stats. Will the president pardon Diddy? You see them numbers went down? All right. That was in the beginning. This now. See that? All right. 1 million people voted. That's it, y'all, right? He's not coming home. No. All of that shit is to give black people dreams and hopes, y'all. At this point, everything on Diddy, it's like this, man. People out here pushing false hope. I'm just leave it at that. All right? Because they got to keep their power, y'all. So as long as y'all believe they got power, everything is okay. That's what all this shit is about. Meanwhile, they're already crushed. They have no more face. Only face they have left is with the people that look like them. That's all they got left. They know that. They're not stupid. But this when they starting to, what is called, y'all? Social path. You're starting to see the social path behavior now, y'all. Damn near every YouTuber is connected, y'all. A percentage of them, when you know how we talked about Jason Lee? When I say they all fucking connected, y'all, I'm talking about you be surprised. You be fucking surprised how many you. I even think that man did. I think Diddy owns some of the platforms we be watching, and I'm not playing with you. Yes. They also don't understand all the interviews they did. It shows a track record. It shows a track record. The past couple years, it looked like these interviews were damage control. I'm just telling you the narrative of what shit looks like. It is not a fact. Not saying that's what it is. But I keep telling them, man, they did it to themselves. It's looking like all these narratives were controlled. Now it's being said that all of this was just damage control for what was to come. Tupac, Biggie, Tupac. And they saying they playing musical chairs. They saying they blaming Pop on the East Coast and they blaming Biggie on the West Coast. They saying it's reverse. We're going to leave that alone. Just let y'all know I'm giving everybody updates on what's being said and what's going down in real time. Now, we already know the program. It is being said that Gucci Mane is a gump. But a lot of us already know Keisha Cure handles him. Just to let it be clear, ever since Gucci Mane got out of jail, I have not been rocking with Gucci Mane like that. He's been different. Same thing with Boosie. When he got out of prison, I didn't rock with him no more. I've been knowing about this program, y'all. When they get out of prison, they never the same. When they go to prison, they get broken. And you will see, throughout your career, rap history fans, you will always see, once the rapper get out, somehow he's never the same. It's only one rapper that did it. It was Tupac. He was the only rapper that became different after prison, bigger or more lyrical. Everybody else, you will see, it was to cool them off. It was never the same after that. Prison broke them a little bit. Because the truth is, everybody else sat in prison longer than Tupac. Nah, that shit break them rappers, y'all. And what else I said? They put them on meds. You're going to get turned to a flower one way in that prison, y'all. But Gucci Mane was around the quality control family. You now can see how it has dissolved. So you saw Gucci Mane and his wife on The Breakfast Club. And I'll show you, they always going to tell them themselves through their connections or their platform. When NBA YoungBoy shitted on Gucci Mane in Atlanta, Gucci Mane had to make up for that. He wasn't going out like that. So to keep himself popping, they went to New York and got on a big platform. But Nicki is dragging them at the same time too. Nicki calling Keisha a knockoff her. Shit coming out on Gucci about they bringing up the old stuff. How he got mad he couldn't smash Nicki. Yeah, but you see Diddy, you see Gucci Mane, and you see Lil Baby. We know about the whole quality control. Record label is sold. They sold it for 300 million. The home of Young Miami. You get it? Okay. But I also said something. When Diddy first went down, he what? He went against Diddy, but no Diddy. He separated himself. And that's when I said no other rapper did what he did, except for him and 50. Everybody else has shown that they what? Worked for Diddy. It's that simple. I want to say it again. What New York don't get and the New York rappers don't get, the whole world is against them. That's why they don't understand why this shit is so much of being exposed. Know why it's exposed? Because the whole world is watching New York stick together, the New York rappers. The New York rappers and the New York content creators. Everybody's watching them keep these same narratives within New York perimeter. Keep the spotlight on people that's not important no more. Meanwhile, everybody else is exposing all of their ass. You get it? Everybody's exposing. You think of that one state, New York, now think about 50 states. Think about one city, New York City. Now think about how states got more than one city. Like how Texas got Dallas and Houston and Fort Worth. Get it? Every city is talking about them. Everybody is against them. Not just every city, not just every state, also countries. Proven. Canada, United Kingdoms. Only country they probably can go to is Dubai and parts of Africa. That's about it. I'll give you another clue. Anywhere where it's white faces, they're not fond of rap. Rap has been promoted as RAPE abuse culture around the world, Johnny. Told y'all it's disgraceful. Before all this shit got to this level. What's some of the things I told y'all? I said, family, don't blast that rap music loud. Did I not tell you that? I said, you play that rap music, they're going to think you either fruity or you a criminal. I said, don't blast that rap music. All the shit I've been telling y'all. All right. These are not my narratives, y'all. I'm just be telling y'all my observation. My life goes on regardless. I'm not here to bring nobody down. But like I said, I don't got to play blind. I don't get paid for the shit. And my tongue is not chopped off. I don't get paid for that. But this the realest shit you watching. So, out of all the rappers, you only saw one rapper troll Diddy personally. You see him troll because he's not controlled. Even when you see Benzino, he still works for Diddy. You're going to see. And I told you, Gilly works for Diddy. $1 million worth of game, all the same people, same shit, same family tree. You're going to see all the men working, but now you're going to see they're all drying up. Let me give you a clue. Let me show y'all something. See Gilly the Kid? See $1 million worth of game? Morris Chestnut on there. 33,000 views. Allegedly, they was getting 100,000. They got Morris Chestnut. Supposed to be the ladies' man. Ricky. No, they're corny now. See them sinking? 30,000 views. But guess what? They always using sauce. But they definitely dying now. Know that. Why? Any platform that caters to the streets going to die because the streets is dead. I told you they all been set up. They all been set up. I hope nobody's not in a contract and they was banking on street money. I hope not. The streets going to prison, y'all. All they fans going to jail. Shout out to Oskino. Oskino, I can tell you now, Gilly started doing his thing to shut down Oskino. When they saw Oskino taking off on YouTube, the plan was to shut Oskino down because Oskino is one of the real Philly people to the dirt. So the plan was take the shine off Oskino before he get too big. Because I don't know if Oskino knew, he could have been said, fuck rap, and Ben got him a big check as a podcaster. So when I was telling y'all, the podcasting is for the rappers, it's for all the people that really got blackballed and couldn't tell their story. That's really the celebrities who's supposed to be the main podcasters. The ones that got done dirty and get their proper cut and get their proper shine. They got cut off. People that never know their story. They got silenced. They the ones supposed to have podcasts off the rip. But the plan was keep them on Instagram and keep them low level. Don't let them know they can get more than rap checks off being podcasters. Huh? So that's why they send Gilly, Nori, go get that money. You know what I'm saying? All the plan, y'all. Now, let me go back because we just getting started. So, NICKI has been trolling Gucci and his wife, saying he's on meds, saying she's his handler. She got him on meds. What else? Saying that his Keisha Kior is a knockoff NICKI. And you can't forget this part. Yo Gotti allegedly hit that too. That's why they fell out. You got to remember these things, man. So anyway, now that you know about the Breakfast Club, you now got it clear. New York radio bid against Nicki. You know that for a fact with Flex. You know that for a fact with Charlamagne. And you also know they let all her ops on the platform, all on purpose. Yeah. So, but my point is, it's all backfiring now. Let's go. Waka Flocka's mom says if Nicki Minaj would have signed the Gucci Man, he would have destroyed her career. Why? For those who don't know, Waka's mom is Deb Atney, and she is the one that helped Nicki get started. She had her back because in New York, they was going to drag her ass. The plan was to make her a knockoff, low-level Little Kim, so they would control her, make Little Kim the queen, and they will always build a vibe up her career. No, bitch, you're going to stay in your place. We're going to always use you as Little Kim, meaning you're going to be the Little Kim, and we're going to always market the real Little Kim off your back, Nicki. See, when you're under us, you're going to work for us too. You're going to help Little Kim's career keep going too. It didn't work. So I've been going to all this. When I've been telling y'all, if Nicki didn't go down there, she wouldn't have blew up like that. It was not going to happen. She had to get away from that punk named Fendi. That punk named Fendi, Rec used to work for him, and Doggy Diamonds, the two YouTubers. Are you seeing the connection? All right. Before Mace had a YouTube channel, who platform he go on all the time? Rec. Getting it? All right. Like I said, they can't trick me. And I said they all connected on here. And they're all greedy. And which I didn't know, damn near all black content creators, I say about 60% of them is ex-industry people. Meaning they came here playing the same industry games, like I said. So when people like me and others started talking about their heroes, these same industry people disguised as YouTubers, they had a problem with what was being said about their heroes. And then you're going to see the reason why they're sinking is because they had these big platforms, but they didn't know they was going to be exposed as Diddy affiliates. How? They didn't go against them. That's why. Let me show you what going against the grain look like. Right here. You didn't see Rec and them interview no victims. You see what I'm saying? When Rec and Foggy Diamond's been out as long as Vlad, you don't see the interview no real people. No, they do bullshit content, like I said. They do the same shit I do. Wait for trending topics and talk. They ain't do nothing. They don't break news. They control, guys. When you got friends, that's part of control. If I got a lot of friends, that means I'm controlled. Why? Shit, I can't talk about this today. It's my friend. Controlled. These platforms not controlled. I watch platforms not controlled. I watch platforms, I don't got to know their fucking name. I don't want to know your name. I want to know what y'all talking about. In the black department, it's about who's telling you the news. It's about who you like. In the black department, it's about what's in the title. I don't read like that. I told y'all a long time ago how I watch YouTube. I know the truth. The truth is, a lot of the truth be in the low-level videos. Why? I know YouTube control this shit. I learned this a long time ago. If it's a video with truth, YouTube made that video get 2,000 views. So I always knew the secrets. Always knew the secrets. The bigger the video, the more bogus that shit is. So guess what? When I see videos with all these millions of views, I don't watch them shits. Nope. Meaning, I got different ways I watch content, y'all. When I'm looking for information, when I say stuff to y'all like, say I'm looking for some information or some shit. Say this, look, I find information, guess how I'm gonna do it. Why the fuck am I gonna watch the same shit everybody talking about? If everybody I know is talking about the same shit, you got all these views. What that mean? Whatever you saying been heard already. You got how many views? No, I want to find a motherfucker talking that nobody been paying attention to with them low numbers. This is what I always did. And that's how you find the truth on here. Because the truth always gets shut down. Get it? I learned from my own channel, y'all. I'm saying, yeah, the bogus the content, the bigger that shit is. The real shit, so I say the trick is, they knew the trick. They know idiots follow numbers. Meanwhile, the truth be right in their face. But they see that shit say 3,000 views, 2,500. They don't watch it. I watch those videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how this shit works. Yeah. So, anyway, I also know everybody from the industry, their channel is registered different from regular people. That's how I know. All right. Your push also goes according to how you registered in this bitch. According to your tax ID number, your federal number, shit like that. Let's go. So, now y'all seeing, right? You see, we already know Charlamagne worked for, right? Now you see what these platforms are for? So, Gucci Mane gets embarrassed by NBA Youngboy. This ain't the same Gucci Mane we know because he done went to the studio. He's giving interviews about schizophrenia, bullshit, talking to Charlamagne and them. But don't forget the real Gucci Mane. When he went there, what'd he do? Snapped on their ass. Snapped on Angela Yee. Remember? No, man, they saying that fool on Mads. They saying that girl is handler. It's like that in a lot of situations. So, what she said, my broke opinion is Keisha's Gucci Mane's alleged handler. Rich people problems. Told you people not stupid, huh? Everybody got their opinion. Told you all of them, all of their name, all their respect, dignity, honor, all that shit gonna be gone regardless. Regardless. You seen it happen to Young Thug, all right? Actually, everybody, Gucci Mane is the one that discovered Migos, they're finished. He discovered Young Thug, he's finished. Everybody he discovered is finished. Pee-Wee Longway, he in prison. No, he dead. No, he in prison. Young Scooter dead. Nicki Minaj says an agenda is being pushed following the Breakfast Club interview with Gucci Mane. An old clip also has surfaced of Deb saying that Gucci Mane was actually upset with Nicki because he couldn't sleep with her. Because Gucci Mane didn't know. Hey, bro, the truth is, woman from New York, when they say no, it means no. Why you think all of their rape charges, whenever you hear rape allegations on anybody from New York, it's always somebody out of town. Because one thing them Negroes know, a New York woman say no, it means no. And another thing they know, you RAPE the wrong New York woman, it's going to be problems. You're going to be dead. They know that. That's why you're going to see y'all, they knew who to play with. I always told y'all that. They knew who to play with. Even when it come to men, they knew who to play with. Trust me. What you going to see? Everybody that accused Diddy, out of towner. Where Jonathan from? Dallas? No, Diddy know the fuck with. Trust me on that. He know that. No, you can't do certain things to New Yorkers and think you're gonna just live there. No, man. You ain't RAP and nobody family member in New York, and they don't care about none of that. That's why I say I laugh at y'all scary people. You're not gonna rape nobody's family in New York, and just because you got $1 billion in security guards and all this shit, you're gonna stop somebody. They ain't gonna stop nothing. They're gonna catch your ass. So they were not stupid to say we're gonna always gotta watch our back in New York and somebody running down on us. No. That's why they moved their ass to Florida, moved their ass to California, got their ass out of New York, and made sure they didn't violate too many people from New York. They made sure of that part. That's why I said they ain't stupid. Most of the allegations, most of his team. When you hear Usher, where Usher from? Tennessee. Where Justin from? Canada. Diddy whole team was cornballs. Making the band, where they from? Florida, Louisiana. When I say cornballs, meaning he knew who to play with. You ain't gonna have no stories of nobody from Brooklyn getting found. You ain't gonna have none of them stories. Because he knew you can't sign nobody from Brooklyn like that. They're gonna swing on you. He knew that. When you keep hearing that, what everybody said Biggie didn't like none of their ass, right? It ain't that. It's just that y'all be playing fruity games. Y'all be on that fake shit. I know what Biggie didn't like. Y'all be on that fake clown shit. And the thing is, according to the stories, it is said that none of y'all like Biggie. Some of y'all said it out your own mouth. So, from Biggie, I'm pretty sure Diddy learned, it don't make no sense to sign nobody from Brooklyn because they're going to give you a hard time because that's how the fuck it's going to go. How it is. People from Brooklyn, you got to, and damn, I ain't realize I was about to say that. But the truth is, People from Brooklyn, you gotta take their life, but they're not gonna stop. Get it? Meaning, it's people from Brooklyn, they're not trying to hear nothing you saying, they don't care. You gotta prove it to them, you're gonna take their life. Other than that, they don't care what you're talking about. All right. So, get it? So, Deb is back with Nicki allegedly. She's responsible for helping her career. Now you're going to see New York. Her brother, Bimmy, is being exposed because it's all together. Bimmy was the muscle. Y'all forgot Bimmy is Waka Flocka's uncle. So everybody that's anti-Nicki is anti-Deb, is anti-Bimmy. And then you're going to see everybody's going against Bimmy. A lot of them. Yeah, not all of them. Some of them are doing work. Yeah, it's called slander campaign because I told you, they turn it on each other. Because Bimmy used to work at Def Jam. They all know each other. They all knew who they always been. They always know everything about each other. But now they hitting below the belt. That's all they happen. That's all they doing. Why? I'm looking at it like this. They knew Bimmy might have been in position to win again because his sister is back with Nicki. Nicki husband from Queens. It's a Queens thing. So when I was just telling y'all, it's industry, it's New York, it's a lot of shit together. But it's not a coincidence. Soon as Nicki started exposing Jay-Z, all the focus from New York, they put it all on Bimmy snitching. See that? Told you everybody exposing themselves, y'all. All the tension is on Jay-Z and Maine on them starting a podcast. Man, oh man, boy. Y'all all being set up, man. What I'm saying is nobody's going to help them in the end. Jay-Z and Diddy is not going to stop nothing in this department. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all being set up. And guess what? You see these people? Newsflash. They're watching all y'all. They're watching all y'all. They're still watching y'all. Everybody. Them and others. At this point now, everything y'all do is content for other people. Every time y'all go live, investigative reports are watching. Just know that part. Every time. They watching Cam, Mace, fatjoe, all Diddy affiliates are being watched. See that? And you got people like him. He starting to do more work now. He working his ass off. He working. Yeah, he working. I think he got a members only just to screenshot some of that shit. Yeah, I think he had a members only to get that whole video. Yeah, I don't know what he got against Gene, but I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's people working against them, y'all. That's all I know. So, Deb Atney on Gucci Man disliking Nickiminaj because he couldn't sleep with her. So, like I was saying, when a woman from New York say no, she mean no. You ain't gonna hit it. And this woman from New York, you ain't gonna hit it that easy. So I could see what she did because she understood she wasn't trying to be no industry thought. But it was said he got mad over that. So don't forget, she was also, for those who don't know, she was also Gucci Man manager. So you're going to see it was Gucci Man and Nicki, they blew up at the same time to the next level, and Deb was part of it. Yeah. She helped Gucci had that little up north swag. She knew how to take that Atlanta swag and put a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's because of her, y'all. What I say, when I've been telling y'all, it's people that got written out of history. But if it wasn't for Deb, it would not be no Gucci Man on this level or Nicki on this level. I'm not going to say they wouldn't be out, but they wouldn't have been who they was at that time. Because she also was the fucking muscle. All right? The muscle and the smarts. Period. And what was Deb able to do? Keep them New York niggas off their ass. Like I said, I know what's up. Her and Bimmy kept the New York niggas off their ass. I know what they did. I don't got to be there. I know the vibe. I know what's up. So, that's why I say now what you're watching is them imploding. You know they got a history together. What they doing now? Going against each other. Told you. Once that line got drawn, when I was telling y'all about it, A line was drawn. Now you see people choosing their sides. That's what's happening. The problem is a lot of people, you on the brainwash side. You on the wrong side. So y'all the ones, everybody's against y'all. And I said it's not personal. Y'all told the thing is personal. I'm gonna take up for Jay-Z. I'm taking up for Nicki. I'm taking up for this one. No, I ain't that. I'm watching the fucking show. I want to see who gonna be the last standing. Why? They all started together. They was all making money together. They all became rich together. Now I'm going to see who's going to be the last one standing. That's it. Had nothing to do with me. I'm a fan, remember? That's it. Nicki made this post. You also see everything I'm talking about, the world is talking about. How's Black YouTube looking? Gucci wife has been trying to be me for years. Been dying for the spotlight for years. She's there to keep Gucci sedated. Gucci hates Deborah at me. They don't want Deb around me. She's around me now. Charlamagne the fraud. Y'all know I called them nigga that. Nicki, let me find out you be on this YouTube shit, man. Charlamagne the fraud, Jay-Z friend and business associate. See? Told you, man. She exposing them, man. Using iHeartRadio for these disgusting employees against innocent families. He was around Wendy before her life went to hell. The buck stops here, baby. She trying to say, Charlamagne got something to do with Wendy being sick. The buck stops here, baby. Bookmark this tweet. Bookmark it. She's saying, keep this in your records. Y'all really do not understand who I really am. Bring it. Let's play. Y'all wanted attention? Let's do it. LAPD, where's the evidence of my home being swatted with a toddler inside 4 times? Guns drawn. Republic Records, stand up for me. Any effing day now. You'll regret it. So I just want to show y'all it's not dead and they working. I told you it's all on the table. What are you watching now? Can you now see it's one-sided? Let me tell y'all what you can witness now with your own eyes. It's only one-sided on YouTube, dummies. Everybody else know the truth. When I kept saying they so busy focusing on controlling the YouTube narrative, they have no clue. Every other narrative cannot be controlled. What else they not getting? Nicki has all the young people. That's why I kept telling old heads. Old heads, I kept telling y'all can work as much as y'all want. This is a generational gap in this shit. Nicki got everybody behind her from 40 to fucking teenager. What else Nicki got behind her? Woman. This is a woman's thing now. So you got to look at women from 50s to teenager. Not feeling none of them. Told you, it's a lot of people against them. They made a lot of enemies, y'all. They put themselves in a situation where it's not nothing is in their favor. All they have is each other, like I said. When you see them coming out of nowhere, nowhere. And you ain't seeing nobody go in on nobody. Nobody's going in on nobody. Everybody just talking the same. No, Nicki, do you see Nicki playing? No. Saying what you see certain people say whatever they got to say. And you see some people just keep saying the same shit. And you seeing this pattern. Nah, y'all. I told you this year was going to be revenge. They tried to blackball Deb. They tried to shut her down. So she's back. But here's what they're saying about your bosses. This is what they're saying about him. So remember when I said, is AI videos trolling them? These are the AI videos trolling them. The AI videos that, no, not the videos that's content. The AI videos you drop on the ground. And the videos strictly for TikTok. Man, they being slayed on that. But when they showed Jay-Z pregnant, I've been told you he was finished. No, y'all, never coming back. This is the troll Jay-Z and all his supporters. All the Jay-Z supporters, everybody that's underpayment, muzzle, contract, everybody that think you're going to save this generation, the plan is for all of y'all to get exposed together. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's out the country, Diddy's in jail. The plan is for everybody that was under them to be slayed and left for dry. Yup, and they're going to be sold out. Hey, Memphis Bleak, here's what they think about your boss. Once again, you'll never see this. No, the whole world know about this. Keep showing y'all this is a world thing. I want you to get that part of your head. It's a world thing. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. I don't know why they even tried. I told them to run last year. They didn't listen. So I think a lot of them are stuck online because they got to work. I think Diddy said they got to fall on their sword and they got to keep working till he come back out. I guess. I guess to the Tupac trial. I don't know, but I'm telling y'all this. Told you they're not being spared, y'all, at all. There's no coming back for none of this shit, y'all. You see why Cameron and Jim Jones and Mano and Fabulous all of them look like clowns? fatjoe, Busta Rhymes. You see how they look like idiots? If they ever would have just checked out, man, they'd have been straight. They should have just checked out, opened up some stores. You know what I'm saying? Each one of them should have retired, opened a store in their borough. You know what I'm saying? Put a little center and just chill. They didn't want to do it, y'all. So this is what they going to get. Meanwhile, this the man got them in contract still. What you think going to happen to all of their brands? You think Jadakiss going to be successful after this? You think fatjoe going to be successful? Nobody's going to be successful. Not even the bodyguards. Yep. Man, they even saying Roger Bonds was perpetrating fraud, staged events. They saying they had staged conversations. They saying what Roger Bonds said about a hit on Gene is fake. They said, how the hell was you going to punch Gene when Gene known to be strapped? Gene told us he's strapped a million times. They were saying, Roger Bonds, how did he tell you to punch Gene when Gene be strapped? That's what they saying. Man, oh man. Why the fuck y'all didn't just pack it up, man? Why? Did y'all have to keep going? Hear what they say, y'all. All right, meaning all of this shit pops up together. Behind the fame. I'm for no fame. See this fake ass channel out of nowhere? Behind the fame. All on timeline, not subscribed to. Family, remember all these covers. Remember I was showing y'all all these AI videos before they were even on YouTube like that. I was getting these covers off other platforms because they were dropping them on Facebook. But now they all on YouTube, y'all. He worked with Diddy. What Cat Williams knew about Snoop Dogg and Diddy's arrangement. Now, look, I didn't watch it because I know it's bogus. But I told you I know how to read the fake shit. The fake shit they really saying is him and Diddy work together. Snoop know more than what he been portraying. Why am I showing you this? Because I'm giving y'all the update. When I showed y'all the other day, it's a pickup on Snoop Dogg. Get it? What else they going back into? They not letting that shit go when Warren G opened up his mouth or what he heard on that phone. So I told you it's a lot of shit that they bring it back up. And I heard myself, Snoop Dogg has told different stories more than once. He's an idiot because he gets high. He told a lot of different stories. But when you got all this shit going on back to back in all these videos, exposing them, it's not looking good. At all. At all. I'm just letting y'all know. They got some more work to do, man. They going into everything Snoop said. Because he gave a lot of incidents. They even going back into when Snoop allegedly said he forgives Suge and they cool. And man, they just going into a lot of shit, man. They're going into a lot. Meaning, according to what I've been hearing and listening to, that shit ain't over. Now, I don't know what it's about. As far as him buying Death Row, all this back, all I know is all eyes on Snoop. All eyes on them. That's all I know. So I've been just giving y'all these updates. Who else on their ass? This guy, Choke. Choke is fucking... Choke trying to put them in prison. Now, I'm going to say that about him. He's trying to put their ass in prison. But, like I said, it's this thing. It's something going on. I don't know. It's just funny because Choke was with Def Jam too before. He was with Dame. But, anyway... His whole thing, you know, it's Choke trying to say now? Hey, Punches. Hey, bro, everybody in the back. You know how somebody was saying, somebody was talking about when somebody called from prison, the phone call sound different. I heard Choke talking about that. know what Choke trying to say? He trying to say he thinks Suge on some bullshit. Even though he was the main one talking to Suge, getting interviewed for Suge. He's saying now he thinks Suge on some bullshit. Because the narrative they pushing, y'all, I don't believe it. I ain't going to say it's a fact. I don't even fucking care. But the narrative they pushing, y'all, not just Choke. The narrative is that Suge and the Diddler and Snoop. I'm just going to leave it at that. But it's only certain people left out here. And it's a full campaign on them, y'all, 24/7. And it's being said that Snoop Dogg has been working. So I started paying attention to what people saying. A lot of shit starting to look like damage control. Guess what? That whole shenanigan with Snoop and that rainbow, I think that's a distraction too. Because that's how much this shit is on their ass now, y'all. They were so focused on YouTube. It's not just YouTube. This is what I was telling y'all. Everything you looking at with these AI videos, they drop them on TikTok first. They drop them on Facebook underground first. So my point is, these celebrities been seeing this shit, and they've been trying to get in front of it. But guess what? They've been seeing it the past 2 years. They've been knowing about all this shit. That's why you're gonna see the past year they've been working their ass off because it's getting close. And you got people, see, now you got Choke on his platform, but he's going on big platforms. So I'm going to say this. It's platforms that work for them, but it is platforms working against them. All right? I'm not racist, so I watch all platforms. When you watch a white platform, they're strictly serious. When they go into this shit, their aspect is the elites and what they were doing under the elites. And you know what the people, you know what people saying? A lot of people saying the elites ain't fond of this shit. They saying that the elites are scared. They saying allegedly the people that turned their back and had power, they saying Diddy was able to get away with a lot for a lot of reasons. And they saying the people that let Diddy get away, they're not comfortable and they can't sleep good. So people saying it's not going down like this. Now, Jonathan got paperwork on him, but this the whole kicker, y'all. We already heard Jonathan's story. It was just under John Doe. The story, allegedly, is with him and CJ, because according to his story, he was cool with CJ, and he was going to do business with CJ in the Biggie estate, co-signed by Miss Wallace, allegedly. And according to the story, what I'm looking at, he got ran off because they didn't want him dealing with that estate. For whatever reason, he wasn't qualified, whatever it was. But when he's telling that platform on this, when he's telling this on this platform, and nobody's cutting him off, nobody's playing, and he ain't stuttering, and I'm studying to see what it's not sounding good. When he's saying he wants CJ to go down too, when he say he hates them for what they did, it's sounding different. They aspect talking of his industry aspect. No laughing, no joking, no content. They talking repercussions. You know what they talking about? A movement. So I'm gonna tell y'all again. Everything y'all think is content. This ain't content no more. This is a truth movement, y'all. What it was. You had the woke movement. This is a truth movement. That's why Jaguar got a plaque. But she's not the only one. It is many races fighting this. This is a truth movement, y'all. That's I kept telling you, rap people, y'all didn't get it. So allegedly, Gene had rebuttals, because according to the video, everything he talking about is what we already spoke about. Cross-dressing in Biggie video, fruity lyrics. But he said out his mouth, Biggie was the first bisexual rapper. I don't know about that. I ain't going that far. But he said his CJ told him that. My father's bisexual, right? That's what he's saying. But throw that all out the window. He's supposed to be a victim. He keep repeating he wanted to take his own life. He talking about how they took him to a house, threw some shit over his head, stuff meat, Diddy stuff meat in his mouth, allegedly, bent them or whatever. Allegedly. But his story is not a laughing matter. His story is not even a story to respond to. So when Jen respond to him, he making it look like he's attacking in a person that was abused. Because he made sure he been saying Gene's name, y'all. F Gene deal. That's what he said. Because like I said, man, a lot of shit I wouldn't know, but they be talking. So when I kept hearing the name Jonathan, I didn't put together, you mean Jonathan, hey, the one that was Rihanna publicist is actually the man that was in Diddy lawsuit? But guess what? Everybody knew that already. Do you know how many black content creators already knew who Jonathan was? Do you know how many people already knew that he was the one accused of Diddy throwing Biggie clothes on him after he skeeted on him? And I said, we spoke about that story because it was public news, but you're going to see nobody spoke about that story. Why? You're going to keep seeing every time a real story broke about baby or astroglide and freak, pervert, gay shit, you're going to see somehow a character came out of nowhere. And it was a weak-ass interview being taken place. Yep. Tell you, man, you'll see characters come out of nowhere, and then they just gone. Meanwhile, every time somebody came out, it was a big bombshell. Bombshell news was dropping on y'all every time. So this is the story I laughed at. Talking about, because every story with Diddy, I laughed at because it's about a man. I laughed at the shit. Funny, because there's no proof. But this is the story where he said they took him to a warehouse. So he put it together later. Yo, they set me up. Took him to the warehouse, gaslighting him, try on Biggie clothes. He said Diddy like, nah, put this on. He in the room, putting the clothes on him, and Diddy just busts in there. Then he says, Diddy, start playing with himself under the shirt. And then Diddy said, come finish me off. And he was trying to say he ain't fruity like that. He got a girl, his girl's with him, some shit, whatever. None is a fact. So he said, he ain't finished Diddy off. Diddy skeeted, finished himself off, skied on Biggie clothes, threw the clothes on him, laughing, rest in peace, Big, some shit like that. And you're going to see, nobody covered that story. Same way I said, what? You going to notice who? Why? They didn't interview Jaguar right neither. Or they didn't cover her whole shit. Told you going to know who's who for a lot of reasons. You're going to know about who didn't cover Jaguar right and who they let on the platform. Told you nobody spared. I'm going to say it again. You're going to know by who didn't co-sign Jaguar right and who didn't let on the platform. Same thing with who? Jonathan. So guess what? All y'all on the hot seat now. Anybody don't interview Jonathan, or if he don't fuck with them, those are clues. Why? White media knows, black media's control. You know what Jonathan knows? Can't go over there with those guys like that. What else Jonathan said? He said he was getting bogus phone calls too after that lawsuit. He said he was getting phone calls. Or them people trying to lure him back out. That's what he said. He said CJ called him, was called all type of shit. Yup. He said after he put in that lawsuit, he started getting calls. That's what he said. So what I'm telling y'all is, once again, it's out our hands. Whether we cover it again or not, what's up, Faith? No matter what we do, it's out of our hands. It's been out of our hands. Meaning it's been bigger than entertainment. It's been bigger than black entertainment. This whole thing is being pushed as a truth movement to expose abusers, sex traffickers, get it? And people that destroy human being souls. Told you that's what it's about. When I said the blacks are the ones being accused of abuse. Then it throws salt and pepper on it. They just keep bringing up Biggie and Tupac just to bring it up. People right now going in, they bringing up Whitney Houston. They're not going to get no rest. They bringing up everything, y'all. This man, I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't know hip-hop, if you don't know about this shit, he know more about this shit than a lot of people. Because a lot of things he's saying, he know more about, man, he was around Miss Wallace and all that shit. What they saying? Let's go. Let me show you once again the work that's being put in, the disrespect, the slander, whatever else you want to call it. I'm showing you it's a campaign against them. Because people with the truth movement, anybody with the truth movement, gonna stream their shit. Anybody with the truth movement, gonna share it. I told you it's a movement. The movement is based on waking people up. The movement is based on exposing people. That's one part. Then you got another part of people speaking their truth. Then you got people that don't like them. You got people that did wrong, that's their enemy, that want to see them fall. So they got so much against them. And just know, Diddy and Jay-Z is not around no more. Who you think gonna get all the smoke? When he's saying people's name, let's go. They're saying he messed up the legacy, but they really trying to joke, say they all together. That's the joke. The joke's in the AI, all these bogus sites, saying he's exposed for lying. Does he work for Puff? So you even got up-and-coming content creators building their platforms or calling themselves exposing them. AI videos, making up shit, trolling. It's to keep them in a form of disrespect. The whole plot is to ruin them in the algorithm. Make them look like clowns, buffoons, and liars. That's the plan, y'all. Whether they're going to allow it to happen, that's on them. I told them it's a war. It's a fight. They better fight. I told them. You get what I said? When I said, yo, y'all, dropping little clips and little shit ain't going to work. This one, they're not going to defeat. The only way you're going to defeat this shit is fucking going ghost. Maybe. But then some of them know what? I don't want to get too quiet. If I get too quiet, Diddy's ex-bodyguard warns. I know some of them know the camera is their goddamn weapon too. I don't want to get too quiet now. I got to stay under that light a little bit. You get it? I don't want to end up missing nowhere. I might well stay on camera. Shit, because look, this shit heating up. See? People now, the narrative now, they're trying to say that Jane a fraud. They're trying to say he down with the shit. They're trying to say he was doing damage control. I believe he was really against Diddy. But I'm just showing y'all what's being said from all these bogus channels. Nobody knows who. But it's also humans saying it out their mouth too. I did see a lot of humans speaking against Jane too. Yeah. Bringing up the Kim Porter shit with detail. Like I said, everybody made sure they stayed away from that topic, didn't they? I don't blame them. That's a dark cloud. But I'm letting y'all see they're not letting none of this shit rest. So what I'm trying to tell you is people saying that just ain't it for Diddy. Some people saying while he in there waiting, some other shit gonna come on his ass. That's what they saying. Because he got a lot of shit accused against him. And people saying it was some truth behind that book shit. That's what this shit is going into that. Showing footage on Kim Porter and Diddy. Shit I never saw. I'm just showing y'all the aspects of what they're going into and what you're looking at all the different narratives against them they got to work against. Somebody has to work against this narrative they pushing against Kim and Diddy. Then you got the narrative on Diddy and Tupac. He behind that. Then there's a narrative on Diddy behind Biggie. Then other narratives of Diddy abusing people sexually, physically. All these different allegations. That's a lot of fighting. Meanwhile, all of his friends got to fight his battles. That's what I'm telling you. All his friends out here and ex-associates. The bad boy legacy is ruined. I don't even know why they claim that shit. I don't know why they claim anything, Rock Nation, Rock, anything. That shit is done. I'm talking about to the point where these fools about to be put in criminal categories, y'all. That's the level this shit is on now. Criminal categories. F off. Even if you are released, they talking to Diddy. Nobody will listen to songs done by a RAPist, human prostitution, trafficker, and potential terrorists. Told you, this shit going somewhere else now. When you put them all together and they looking like a rich gang that does dirt to people, see, that's why I told you. When you putting them all together with all the accusations, it's not good. Let's say if everything on them is a fucking lie. The whole gang is lied on. Everybody in the gang getting lied on. Still not a good look, but I'm telling y'all. Because even the lies show their connections, which is not good. When I showed you what this man said right here, even if you are released, what I said, family, disgrace means it's over. Even if they come home, it doesn't matter. Once Jay-Z was in the room, he's disgraced. Even if you are released, when he say nobody will listen to you, the whole country world. When I said they lost their pop fans, when you lose your pop fans, you are finished as a celebrity. The only thing they have left is hoping that Revolt will be the new BET and they can keep the black card going because that's all they have left. Only problem is the world is diverse now. Blacks are at the bottom. Nobody cares about blacks and they ass getting rounded up as we speak. When Diddy come home, it might not be nothing black standing left. That is the reality we're talking about because the country is diverse and maybe because y'all kept talking black excellence, somebody let 20 million migrants come through the back door because y'all kept talking about black excellence. So to stick it to you and all the neighborhoods, it will be no more black excellence. You will forever be failing. Told you the Diddy trial was about black failure, Negroes. They was talking excellence. Now we're going to put them at failure. The whole world got it clear, except for the people in their nation, except for the people he still controls. When I said Diddy still controls the playing field, and that's how it's going to be. Because if I fucking started you, get it? You wouldn't even have a fucking name if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for me. How dare you? I'm in prison. No, we all in prison. It's very clear now, y'all. Why? The facts of the facts is, no matter what we know, no matter what we care about, Diddy has all the secrets, whether they're good or bad. He got all the secrets. Get it? And ain't nothing that, it's a fact that nobody can't do shit to him right now. For the next 4 years, can't nobody touch him. Get it? They can't. I'm talking about the people he controlled. If the people he controlled try to come out right now and say, he made me do stuff, that shit ain't even gonna work now. It ain't even gonna work now. Why? They didn't go against him. Guess what? Hey, let's say this. What if Diddy has an epiphany and wants to confess? Not on him. What if he want to confess and snitch? Hey, remember that Sean case? It was said that Diddy was busting his gun, but it was said Sean took the rap. Well, what if Diddy want to make somebody else take the rap? You ever thought about that? You ever see when you got to do 4 years and he just sitting there, you don't think one day he can wake up and he got money, right? I'm going to say it again. Didn't Sean do 10 years? Diddy didn't do 10 years. Sean did, right? Well, I'm going to say it's possible Diddy could pull another Sean. It was D-Rock. It was Lil C. So sad. Not saying it's true, but I'm going to give y'all the significance of how he hold the cards. He could say a name today. Man, he did it. You ain't got money to fight. You ain't got money to fight what he say. What you gonna do about it? You gonna be locked the fuck up. So I'm telling you, he hold the cards. You know what I'm saying? He hold the cards on a lot of shit. Put it like this. I'm glad I don't know him, never met him, and I'm glad I don't got nothing tied in with him. Because anybody that does, you got something to worry about. And that's why they saying, Snoop Dogg, Y'all were together the whole time. Diddy said 9-5 mother effers. You kicked down the buildings and the war got started. Then they said when it was over with, y'all were back together against Steve Harvey. But the thing they kicking now, they saying Suge in on it too. And they saying all y'all had fake stage beefs. Because they saying, I don't believe it, they saying the two main people, that was the real beef. And they saying everything else was a movie. All Eyes on Me. Tupac's last Diddy recording exposes Diddy slaughter troops in his criminal enterprise. All right? I'm showing you the traction. 281,000 views. When I said it's nothing they're going to control. When I said they can put all their views together and there's nothing they're going to stop. I didn't click on it and I'm not subscribed to it. I saw this morning. Full campaign, y'all. And it's not going to stop. And it's heating up. The more we getting close to this Keefy D shit, is heating up. Snoop Dogg knows that too, y'all. Snoop Dogg scared, y'all. He's scared. It's official. He is scared. He is scared. He's scared. I think Snoop Dogg is trying to get the rainbow community behind him for a reason. He needs some supporters. Yeah. He also knows he's finishing his rap shit. Yeah, like they saying he bought. They saying it's a reason why he bought Death Row back. That's what they saying, y'all. But all you got to know is Snoop is scared. He's fucking scared. He got Corrupt back working. Y'all see Corrupt work out of nowhere? Corrupt back working. You see Daz working. All right, you're going to see all culprits somehow working. I'm not talking about Reggie Wright. Because he been doing what he do. But Snoop, you're going to see it's some work being done. So that little rainbow shit, that was a good distraction for about a week or two. Yeah, but Snoop don't know. Snoop is already lit on you, bro. You're going to have explaining to do. Know what they talk about with Snoop? How 1 minute, Snoop, you said you was at the hospital with Pop. 1 minute, they would say you fainted at the hospital. Then 1 minute, they said you wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things people talking about. And when I say, not no janky-ass YouTuber, not no content creator, people are going into this shit like it's paralegal work, and they're trying to get people arrested. That's the shit I've been telling y'all. They're going back into what Warren G. Big Mouth said on Drink Champs about hearing shit on walkie-talkies. Saying Snoop had a walkie-talkie in his hand. Warren G. incriminated Snoop Dogg, y'all. He fucking incriminated him. Whether it was true or not, we don't fucking know. But guess what? Everybody else feeding off that shit. They putting it all together like that. Then they're going back into the story. Which one is it, Snoop? Did you have a knife on the plane? Which one was it? Snoop fucked up a lot, y'all. Y'all know that Menace video, that Menace movie? He did that a lot. He did, y'all. He did. He messed up a lot because y'all not looking at Snoop was doing the most talking the past decade. He was talking. When he was Snoop lying, he was still bringing it up. When he was Snoop the preacher, the gospel rapper, he was still talking about it. Snoop is the one, I put it together now, y'all. Out of everybody in the Death Row bad boy shit, he was the one that kept talking about it the most. But what he didn't understand was he created a track record of a decade of fucking mixed up stories. Because he gets fucking high. Remember? Yeah, y'all. So, remember a couple weeks ago, I said it. About a month ago. I said, according to what I'm seeing, I said, man, somebody from the West Coast going down. I said, this shit focused on somebody from the West. Remember I said that, right? So yesterday, I see people on it now. I've been seeing the target is on their ass now. The new narrative is they talking that Diddy, Suge, Snoop shit. Mainly, they saying Snoop and Diddy, they trying to say, I don't believe it, but I'm telling you what's being said at a high level, what's going around. Snoop and Diddy conspired against Pac. People are saying it and AI videos. All right, so I'm just letting y'all know, none is a fact, all alleged, all entertainment. But this for real, Finesse 2 times broke ass in prison. Didn't I tell you these rappers going broke? When you saw Finesse 2 times on your Instagram timeline, he's an Instagram celebrity. Yeah. And the bloggers cover them. Bloggers make all Instagram celebrities famous. Finesse 2 times, right? He's fucking broke and he's back in prison. Yeah, he was also hanging around Yo Gotti and them too. His ass broke. He was so broke, they didn't have a net worth for him. Determining Finesse 2 times exact net worth is difficult because there are no official financial disclosure. He's fucking broke, y'all. However, based on reported public statements, estimates from social media earnings, calculators, and financial events, his net worth is likely in the low to mid 7 figures. That's bogus. He ain't got fucking 6 figures. But they're going to tell us right here. I'm going to tell y'all, when you researching shit, AI is undefeated on that department. Because they're going to bring up everything, every article, everything mixed up in one summary. Yeah. Earning from singles in 2022. The rapper claimed he made $4.5 million from just 2 songs. Cap. Although this is unsubstantiated, it's not proven. Contradictory financial claims. Facts. August 2025. Conflicts reports surfaced regarding his finances. He allegedly claimed to have made $250,000 in 1 month, while his mother struggled with bills, because that was the truth. Around the same time, his mother reportedly wished he would lose his money after he spent $4 million on friends and women. He probably had the $4 million and he blew that shit. And guess what? I'm pretty sure he was broke. Why? Let me pay my mother rent so she can shut up. If I don't pay my mother rent, they're gonna really know I'm broke. No, he couldn't pay his mother rent. Why? He don't got no hit songs like that. He don't got no publishing checks. He ain't been around that long. He can't sustain this crash. No, I told y'all all of them gonna crash. So today I'm proving it to y'all what I told y'all last year. After Diddy, everybody's done. The CEO, the check writers, the rappers, the media. Are you seeing it now? He was a rapper. Finished. Black China, video vixen. Finished. They ones with a name. Think about everybody who won't got a name. He's a content creator, y'all. Told you everybody's going down. Check it out. Right here, the facts. This is how much he was making, y'all. So for all the times I told you, they've been making money on social media. I said, family, they make all their money off Instagram. They make all their money off Instagram. They don't rap no more. They make their money off y'all idiots watching them on live every fucking day. Social media estimates third-party analytic websites estimate potential earnings from his Instagram account. In August, it is said Finesse 2-time Instagram show estimated monthly earnings of 5,000. We'll round it up to 6,000. 5,915 to 8,000. That's his net. That's how much he make online. When I told you they've been getting rich, they've been slaying y'all online. Now don't get it twisted. As a rapper, that's still good money because you still gonna get 60 to 80,000 a year just BSing on Instagram. See what I'm saying? Now look at how this is what they've been doing to y'all. He pulling that off Instagram. He pulling a percentage off X. He a percentage off TikTok. A percentage off YouTube. And that's all they've been doing. Because in their mind, that's like me doing a show. That's like me getting 2 shows a month. Fuck it. Told you. That's why everybody was in on it. They get paid off their web pages. The bloggers promote them. The bloggers use them for media, help them keep trending, but you stay in the blogger Instagram world. That's why y'all don't know shit. The bloggers were to control the media of all low-level celebrities. Keep them popping, keep their name going, because the truth is the low-level celebrities keep the shit going because they the ones do all the fucking posting. They were used for search engines as well. I tell you, a lot of people were used to keep the internet runs like a machine. Some people are strictly used to keep this shit moving. That's how it works. It's called traffic. Traffic has been controlled. Your YouTube traffic been controlled. So guess what? That's why it's crashing. Because you've been controlling what you're going to see, what you're going to know. Now you don't got nothing. Same thing on Instagram. The bloggers, Jason Lee and all the rest of them, Save Room, they're going to make sure you stayed in tune with Christian Rock. Why? Because the Instagram shit timeline was what? Monetized. We big up the Instagram celebrities, and that make us Instagram celebrity media people. See, I'm famous as a blogger because I became famous. I posted Finesse 2 times 1,000 times. I'm St. Cheese. I kept posting Boosie. Low-level shit. It's okay, but just know that's black entertainment, and just know that shit has nothing to do with the real world at all. At all. I want to try to see how it was always regulated. Shade Room ain't gonna post this. Hell fucking no. Hell no. So I just want to try to see. It's all control. So when you see Nicki going at Charlamagne, I told you it's chess. Because she knows Charlamagne is Rock Nation. She know all the culprits, and she been coming out against all of them. What else you didn't hear? You didn't hear none of these Negroes say her name. You didn't hear damedash go against Nicki. Cameron know better to do it. Mace ain't gonna do it. They know don't say her fucking name. They know this. You gonna see. She been lashing out at they big homie, but they ain't said her name once. Now did they? Showed you after Cardi B went on Rock Nation platform. What's that, Joe and Jada? After that, what happened? Nicki dragged ass. Cardi B album flopped. But when you want to know if they tough or not, when they say Nicki name, then you know when they tough. No, they know she got the secrets. They know Nicki got their secrets. They know Jaguar got their secrets. They also know Mr. Jonathan got their secrets. But Jonathan ain't being quiet no more. He's not black. He don't got to shut up. And he's not scared. So what they better be scared of is who is Jonathan talking to and who is he spreading this shit to? What platforms he going on? That's what they better worry about. Because the whole narrative of him is he's the white boy that was criminally abused by those black people. That shit they did to him was horrific. According to the story, he was a straight man with a girlfriend, Bob, whatever, and he got meat shoved down his throat. And they all watched and humiliated him. That's the narrative. He's a victim. That's his narrative. Just know, y'all don't look at it like that. Everyone else is, oh, it's a shame. Why did they do this to him? It's not right. This has to stop. They have to be stopped. They shouldn't be able to do this no more. This is what they've been doing for 30 years. That's the narrative on them, y'all. So, what you looking at with Jonathan, he is the face of the truth movement, y'all. The shit I've been telling y'all about, everything I've been showing y'all, he's part of it. And he's in line with 47. So nobody's going to touch him. The fact he's under 47, if I was them, I'd be shook. Yeah. Meaning, it's just a matter of time. See, one thing I know is bigger things going on in the country. They're not thinking about that rap shit right now. Nah. They're letting that stove stay hot. They got bigger fish to fry. But as the world turns, and as that p.diddy trial come in, all you got to do is use your brain. When the p.diddy trial start, you think Jonathan going to talk more or less? You think he's going to be quiet or he's going to turn up? You think more people going to reach out to him? You know people going to want to use it for content. You think he's going to talk more or less? So that's why I say it's just getting started. It's when I saw this interview right here. Let me see the seriousness of it. Because remember, she letting them talk. It ain't no cutoff. And she's an industry woman that also left due to the industry games of abuse and shenanigans. So she also stands for abuse. It's a movement, y'all. I want to try to understand it's a movement. It ain't no just one guy talking and topic. It's a fucking movement. All eyes on Jonathan right now, y'all. Because when I say he's the face of the country with this abuse shit. Same way Jaguar got a plat, he going to get one too. All eyes on Jonathan, y'all. In my opinion, he is the one to put the spotlight on black entertainment to the next level. Being that Jaguar died down and y'all thought it was a joke after the Diddy trial, he's He's the one putting nails in coffins. So he is the one gaslighting it. And as of now, he is the one that he brought up Gene. And it's being portrayed that Gene was antagonizing him as a victim. So I'm just showing you, man, these are the narratives. So it's fair game. So some of y'all might have didn't know what was being said about y'all, what's going on. Now y'all all know what's going down. So it's up for y'all to dispute what's truth and what's not. I'm just showing y'all what's being said. They saying how Gene Diller's a liar. People saying they think he down with him. Not just this video, more than one person, more than I'm not gonna sit here and screenshot everything. I'm just letting y'all know the narratives, not saying they real. The narratives is people was out here doing cover-up work, damage control. The whole year. That's the word. Bringing up this Kim Porter shit. What they saying? It is said she really did have that book coming out, y'all. That's the rumor, not a fact. That's the rumor. So I'm telling all of them, in order to be on top of this, you got to have money. But when I told y'all TD Jakes tried to stop it, he couldn't stop it. If Oprah couldn't fucking stop it, nobody's going to stop it, y'all. Because it's out of everybody's hands now. AI has a mind of its own. And it's too many races in other countries involved in this. And they also using this shit as content. Don't get it twisted. Like I always said, don't think racist people not behind this shit to get free money. They say, look, y'all dragged us with that Illuminati shit, right? Okay. So that's how I go. For us, look, man, this is free money. If you're a content creator, it's free money. If I never liked rap anyway, I already do content and I can make money off exposing them. That's what people are doing, y'all. And it is some people looking at it like they fighting a good fight, y'all. So I'm gonna be real with you. It is a percentage of so-called Christians in on it too. It is people calling themselves fighting the good fight, y'all. So this is what I mean. There's some other shit going on. This is not entertainment no more. It is not trending topics. It's something going on where people want to see results, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And I'm looking at it like eventually people's hands going to get forced. Somebody's going to have to get sacrificed. Because eventually these mouths going to get shut up. Meaning, you know the people come outside for the lynching and you got to give them somebody? Some of y'all might have saw the movies. The lynch mob pull up, you got to give them somebody. They'll give them a flunky real quick. Give them him. Throw him outside. Fuck it. That's what's going to happen soon, man. I think soon somebody's going to get thrown to the wolves, y'all. It's going to have to. Because he picking up full cylinders. And like I said, this p.diddy shit, the AI shit is out of control. Then you see guys like him. I'm going to give you the proof. Like, he said it. He want to see their ass in prison. You got people like him doing work. I don't know what he's trying to do. But I'm showing you humans doing work. What else? Give you a clue. Humans doing work. You see, choke, no joke, right? Choke, no joke, want to see somebody in jail. So I'm just showing y'all what's going on. But you're going to see everything is now targeted on New York. So you're going to see this. New York is the main spot. All the New York entertainers, they're the main ones being accused. They're the main ones doing all the talking. Whether they're defending or accusing. All lies on New York City. Because I saw a video, also bring out the video. I'm telling you, I watched a professional, legitimate video, them going into all this shit, how Diddy got the key from New York, and how the mayor was indicted, got in trouble after that. They trying to throw the mayor in on this shit some kind of way. Everything they saying is not a fact. But I just want people to know it's being pushed like facts. Meaning, some of that shit is challenging. But these videos are just trolling, joking, laughing. Because I told you, man, this internet done did something else. I was just trying to tell the people, man, they don't understand. This internet takes on a life of its own. Whatever you feed it, it'll keep going. So when I said That Tupac and Biggie spirit is in this goddamn algorithm. I'm not playing with y'all. It's people that love them. What else? Everybody from the young generation that wasn't living, they the main ones calling themselves trying to find out what really happened. That's what I kept telling you. I don't care about this shit. A lot of us don't. But that young man 19, that young man 24 with his first channel, that young man that's 29, they the ones really trying to crack this shit, y'all. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of people really in on this shit. So many different ways. Because when you young, when you 30, but you was raised to love pop, they the ones trying to find out, yo, man, why they do this to pop, man? I can't believe they was all doing this stuff. So I'll keep telling you, it's a different, y'all not, they didn't understand the extremities of this shit. See, they thought they were just explaining this shit to our generation. Nah. I know you guys are. Meaning, I'm from the era. But everybody not from that era, they look at this shit as 10 times worse than us, y'all. It wasn't living during East Coast, West Coast beef. In their mind, they looking at like Biggie and Tupac got killed at 24 and 25. They were, see what I'm saying? They don't know back then, 24, 25, you were considered grown as hell because you've been outside since 15. They didn't know in our time, when I'm 26, I really got 10 years in the streets already. Maybe 11, 12. They don't understand that. They looking at it like, they died at 24. They was done dirty. Everybody crossed them. We want to find out. And that's, I'm telling you, this is a different fight now. People looking at it like they serving justice for Tupac. They serving justice for Biggie. But I'm telling y'all, it's not entertainment for people no more. Only for one department. So I just had to give y'all everything fair on the table. And like I said, nothing is a fact. I'm not trying to campaign to get nobody locked up. But I'm just being fair and telling everybody. What else I'm going to tell y'all? We ain't finished yet. See Cardi B working? Cardi B calls out the president administration for cuts to food stamps. See how they got to work? Who did she get on it? Who did she get on the stage for during elections? Same party as Jay-Z, right? Okay, because they got to say something. They got to say something. Now I'm going to show you something else, y'all, what you're going to see for yourself. When she said I'm not voting, I told y'all she should have never said that. Her career is over after that. I'm not going to go through it again. Y'all all going to witness this one. You see what she said? Cardi B calls out the president. Now sit and wait. Watch what happened to Cardi B next. Watch. Her next news going to be bad news. But I know who made her say that. Let me show y'all something, guys. I got proof today. They party have to say something because they lost and they got to keep gaslighting their people. Family, I'm going to show y'all what Don Lemon said. I finally got the proof on everything I've been telling y'all. But first, you see this couple? Didn't I tell you y'all the face of failure? Didn't I tell you the narrative is y'all suck at parenting? It is alleged this couple moved from the apartment, probably got put out. The 12-year-old boy came home. They was gone, and he didn't even know where the fuck they was at. So they had to track their ass down. Guess what their excuse was? Their excuse was somebody was supposed to tell him where they was at. His uncle or something, a friend, somebody supposed to babysit him and tell him where they left him, y'all. He came home from school, they were gone. See, their ass locked up, right? Child abusers. Told y'all going to jail for child abuse. Because y'all didn't even know what abuse was. Y'all so fucking abusive. Fucking idiots. All y'all that had kids for tax money is fucking idiots. Now I'm going to show you an educated idiot. Now I finally get to prove everything I've been telling y'all. You see Don Lemon? He's a blue party guy. He's fake. He's a fake black guy too. He's a rainbow too. Guess what? He been got kicked off TV because he pushed narratives. Look what he said, y'all. Don Lemon urges black and brown people to buy guns. Y'all see this shit? I finally get to prove it to y'all. This is what they've been doing to y'all for over a decade. It started with Trayvon Martin. Don Lemon urges black and brown people to buy guns. I get to prove so much to y'all with this nigga, a fake black man. The lighter they are, the more they talk shit. The lighter they are, the more they got something to prove. You will see it every time. You look a little deeper, you will see they even got white in their family every time. And that's okay. Because they are created. When I say anybody could be black, you have no proof what Don Lemon is. But one thing they know, one thing they specialize in is gaslighting. Don Lemon's with the woke movement. His ass goes live from his fucking apartment, like I said. Do y'all see this? Now, y'all know the episode we did yesterday. Use your brain now, y'all. Told you don't got to be a genius. Once you learn how this country works, you'll never be dumb. You'll never be tricked again. What did I just talk about yesterday? We just spoke about 1,100 people getting rounded up. I just spoke about all the technology they got. Don Lemon urges black and brown people to buy guns. Okay, Don Lemon, let's say they listen to you. After they buy the guns, Don Lemon, what the hell they going to do with them? Who they going to shoot? You see Don Lemon gassing black people up to die? That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, y'all. To die and go to jail. They've been doing this shit forever, y'all. He ain't gonna kill a fly. You get it, y'all? He's not gonna spit on the ground in public. This is the new black people, y'all. Like I said, what I said the other day, I said, when somebody talk that black talk to me, I think they gay. What is Don Lemon? Bingo. Why I say that? Because I know who the new black people are. That's why. I got it clear. I don't need nobody to give me a memo. When those laws were passed and rights were obtained, I know what everything means. He is the new black man. He's the face of that shit. That's why I kept telling you, I am not black. That's him and everybody that think like him. That's what I kept trying to show y'all. Now, when I tell you on this channel, don't believe me, don't fucking argue with me. Everybody in the world know exactly what I'm saying because they know the new classification. This is who y'all are. This is the new black people. But I told you they're really pink. They're from Freak Nation. They're weirdos, but they hide under black. Every weirdo hides under black. Every racist hides under black. Every fucking rapist hides under black. Criminal, meaning, let's stick together. Hey, black people, let's come together. They the main ones talk that fucking talk. You know what real black, so-called black Americans do? Mind their business. Don't give a fuck about an agenda. Make sure their bills paid and their household is straight, and they don't give a fuck about no agenda, nobody else. Those are real black Americans. The fake ones, they're the ones you rally cry, you get them together. They're the ones that gonna do whatever the fuck you say. Code word is black. That means get your ass up and march. Rally, be angry. That's what you're trying to do, make you angry. So you're gonna go outside and get your fucking wig split or get some time. Don Lemon, only question is, are you gonna buy a gun and go outside? I told you and everybody else, the black card is finished. Nobody want to hear that shit. For two, you guys are not revolutionaries. You only kill yourself. You ain't gonna do shit. But one thing y'all gonna do is run your fucking mouth. So can you now get my example when I said they had a big fucking mouth and they wouldn't shut the fuck up? They got big mouths. That's why this all is happening. When Diddy's at a goddamn brunch talking about we billionaires and it's black excellence, and he going back to goddamn UK talking shit, they all was on the same frequency. Black Hollywood got gassed up by white Hollywood, and white Hollywood is not going to get in trouble like them. I keep telling you that. White Hollywood is classified as woke, but the blacks classified as damn near terrorists. I'm telling y'all that shit. Because on top of it, the whites were just talking shit, but the blacks were abusive. That's what y'all don't get. So it ain't about me. I'm just telling y'all what it is. They tired of them gaslighting you. When that man know he was not going to have 4 years without them gaslighting and turning everybody like before, when I told him, everybody last year, they not going for that shit this year. They didn't fucking listen. Now stamps cut off. They heroes in fucking jail. And they still don't get it. Nothing they gonna do gonna stop nothing. All they gonna do is keep talking. All I've been trying to tell y'all so y'all all won't get wiped out. So y'all all won't be asked out. That's all I've been doing. That's about it. The choice is yours. That's it. You want to know? My obligation around here is no fake ass media. That's my obligation. So, you think of what Don Lemon said when he said go buy you a gun. And I'm going to ask you again, what you going to do with it? You can't even shoot regular, period. You can't even shoot straight. But the number one question I always ask all y'all that love guns so much, what you going to do with that gun when somebody busting at you? You ever been in a shootout? What you going to do with somebody busting a gun at you bigger and better and know how to shoot? What you going to do? Question some of y'all never ask. Because your brain just think, I got a gun. I got a gun. I got a gun. But some people will blaze your ass for you and raise your left arm up. You be blazed. You be hit up for you and reach for your shit. Tell you, man, gaslighting y'all. This what been happening. You ain't gonna stop nothing. Don Lemon's gassing black people up to die. But they been doing that. Yep. He was one of the number one agenda pushers. Angry, be angry. March, can't be angry. Meanwhile, that motherfucker in the house eating popcorn with no salt on the shit. Oh, today, looking just like the nigga from what? The Boondocks. They've been gaslighting the fuck. Motherfuckers been gaslighting the fuck they hood up, won't even step one foot in their hood, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all again. Y'all in a fake world of black clouds. Mr. Satan had got all y'all in a fucking headlock. Know why? America's very happy right now. Very happy, very beautiful, shining days. It's only dark for people that lived a dark life. It's only dark for people that did fucked up shit. It's for people that they can't look in the mirror. It's for people that can't look at their fucking account. It's only miserable for an era that stuck to that shit, and now they stuck in it, and they want everybody else to be in it. But it's not the truth. Nothing black is the truth no more. Everything black this year was a lie, y'all. I'm not fucking playing with y'all. Every fucking topic, everything you heard was a fucking lie, y'all. If you ain't know that 2025 was one of the most beautiful years ever, told you it was just bad for certain people. Everybody that knew it was going to happen, watch this whole shit. So, told you it ain't going to stop, y'all. Y'all got to prove J-Lo products flop. Okay. But you're going to see now, being that time is up, can you now see how all of Diddy's topics were controlled? You didn't hear nobody really going to the Diddy J-Lo shit like that. You didn't hear nobody going to how it was said that Diddy was trying to pay Wolf off and shit like that. You didn't hear a lot of shit. A lot of shit you did not hear. You just kept hearing the same stories and stories. Well, every story they didn't go into depths about, everybody's talking about everything they wasn't talking about. Get it? Like what? What J-Lo and Diddy really was doing. They talking about that Kim Porter booking what really happened, allegedly. Everything is alleged, not a fact. Meaning, you didn't see nobody on YouTube defending Kim Porter, did you? Okay. Well, they bringing that shit up. So you know how they do it, right? Told you they doing timeline. Well, who was around Kim? Who was around Diddy when he was around Kim Porter? That's what shit they doing. So I'm saying? People, when I say people doing real homework, matching timelines up. Doing history, doing real record book checking. Yeah, when I say people got 100-inch screens on their TV now, when I said you ain't tricking nobody with no phone. No, they going back into them videos on them big-ass TVs. Going back into that Biggie scene. Going back into that Tupac scene. Looking at that shit on big cameras now, on big screen, y'all. Doing analytics. I'm telling you what's happening. So I was letting everybody know. It's starting to look like all y'all connected because y'all kept talking the same shit, same stories. And it's also starting to look like Diddy owns a lot of these platforms y'all been on. Or he's manipulating them. It's starting to look like that now. I'm not saying it's true, but when I said y'all played on this shit too long, they didn't understand this internet is. That's why I say, y'all, this is my last closeout. I feel like the diddler has set everybody up, period. Oh, what a tangle where we weave. I feel like everybody is in Diddy's web. And there's nothing they're going to do about it until he say so. So if he say work, they're going to have to keep fucking working. Because at the end of the day, they don't got nothing on him. At this point, it's nothing nobody in the public can say about Diddy that's credible now. If they didn't say it already. Get it? So at this point, let me show you this shit. He can fucking lie on somebody and that shit fuck around and stick. He did it. I didn't do it. Know what I'm saying? That's how easy it is, y'all. So understand, it's not over, y'all. Because he don't know what's next. They pushing false narratives out here. The narrative is Diddy straight. Oh, he coming home. He good. No, he not, y'all. He not good at all. Also, y'all was able to witness everybody lie about a part and that never happened. That ain't going to happen. All right? Ain't going to happen. See that? I'll be dead soon. Making memes on Usher. And what I'm showing you is they're showing that they're all connected and they're showing that nobody is safe. They all on meds. Busta Rhymes leaks a list of celebrities he infected at Diddy parties. Told you they're not coming back, y'all. Because they were too quiet. Everybody looked at them. Everybody looks at them as GAY and STD infested and Diddy affiliates. They're only playing y'all face. Fatjoe just got exposed as the original Diddy. When I say, I know people could be worse than Diddy out here. So I said, when somebody said they was Diddy bodyguard and Fatjoe bodyguard, that wasn't a good look neither. All right? These are narratives going on right now we speak. Every time, but I say every time they think they're going live, no, they being destroyed every fucking day. But y'all know I told y'all all last year, one by one, they all gonna get their day. It's gonna be a campaign on every last one of them, one by one, by one, by one. I said that before it was a campaign on Fatjoe, before he had a charge. I said it before Busta Rhymes had a charge. Can you see it? They don't get it because they're from New York. When you from New York and you don't know shit else, your head will be so big, you actually start to think the world is just New York. So as long as my face good in New York, as long as my people from New York believe me, I'm straight. Meanwhile, Negroes, it is 50 other states, even in fucking Honolulu, they know who you niggas are. It's that simple. All states are against New York now. I'm just the one to tell you. When it comes to New York now, you will only be respected as individuals. Then I'm from New York. Nobody cares about that. The question is, who are you? So I'm just letting y'all know. All eyes on New York now, y'all, and Los Angeles. But mainly New York. Because Diddy's whole regime, New York, and all of them on this fucking YouTube shit, which has exposed them all. If they would have started real podcasts, like the ones you don't show your face, meaning I start a podcast on iHeart. If y'all don't come to iHeart and listen to me, you ain't gonna fucking hear me. They were better off doing that. Now they have thousands of antagonizers. That's not gonna stop. And he's the sob story. So when y'all talk racism, guess what? Told y'all consider this racist because being said, y'all did this to a white man. Y'all abused the white man. No such thing as nobody black abused nobody white in America and getting away with it, y'all. I don't know what country y'all from. So, the least of the least is going to be a major exposure. But according to him, he don't want the money. He wants somebody to go to prison. So, I already spoke about him in his lawsuit, but I didn't know who he was because he went under the name of John Doe. Allegedly, he got penis stuff down his mouth. That's one incident. And before that, he said Diddy nutted, bust a nut on Diddy clothes, on Biggie clothes, and threw it on him. And said, rest in peace, Biggie, troll or some shit like that. That's what he said, meaning, but if I never saw his face, never heard him, that's exactly what I read in the fucking lawsuit. So all I was listening to him and see he gonna lie, stutter step, tap dance. So I made sure I watched him on 2 different occasions to see his authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Just to see. Thinking in my head, waiting for him to fuck up. Everything I read, he said exactly on head. Meaning, if it is a lie in the script, he was right on script. And I'm watching his mannerisms. So, he's a problem, y'all. He also said that people try to contact him. And his lawsuit, this the part right here people not getting, against CJ. And I think he's trying to sue the estate. If he sues that estate, some more shit gonna get revealed, y'all. That's why he's a threat. And now you're gonna see the black department. Shh. Hey, I got a question. Did Jason Lee talk about him? Did Shade Room talk about him? And guess what? Whenever you hear about him, guess what it's gonna be? He a fraud. Guess what it's gonna be? He's a nobody. Guess what it's gonna be? Oh man, he a clout chaser. Meanwhile, that's not the truth. You see this platform you're on? All right. Just know this is not the only one. He's on the campaign. And on this platform right here, you know what he said? He said the same shit I be saying. I'm not into politics like that. But you know what he said? I think he said somehow he's lined up with the president. The fact the president and backing him is the reason why I said he's going to be a problem. So that's one aspect. Now, as far as on the West Coast, Snoop Dogg better watch his ass. He got some more work to do. Because this is the second time I showed y'all this week of this campaign on Snoop. And it's not about the campaign. It's the narrative they pushing on him. That he knew a lot and him and Diddy conspired the whole shit. Him, Diddy, and Suge with it. Those are the narratives. So Suge got to come back out and speak some shit. Somebody got to do some work, y'all, because they're not looking good. AI is winning this war. So I told you I'm going to tell y'all the score. As of now, AI is winning 10-2. It's that simple. But I'm going to say this, man. I hope these platforms are not manufactured, because it's starting to look like one platform, according to the track record, it's looking like everybody together, y'all. That's my opinion. My words don't mean shit. And guess what, man? We're going to get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Thank y'all for tapping in. Let me holler on y'all first. What's up, LJ? What's up, Princess? What's up, Maria? Shout out to the new people. What's up, Sister T? Somebody got to go down, y'all. That's how I'm looking at it. The way I'm looking at it being played out, it's like it's being pushed like somebody got to go down. It's being looked at like somebody snitching. Somebody got in their mind. We going to have somebody prepared for this KVD shit. Don't forget this, y'all. You know, sometimes cases take a turn. It could be new shit, breaking shit. We don't know. But I know how this fucking internet works. I know once certain shit is on this internet, it is not good. So last year when I've been telling y'all it ain't going to stop, it's because I know the internet. I knew once that bad news started, and once I figured out who's behind it, I knew it was not going to stop. What I mean is, what the people doing this shit expect a result. It's a result going to come out of all of this shit. What it is, we don't know. Nobody knows. But I'm going to assume some people are going to get sacrificed. Because the high-ups, they can't sleep at night. And I look at it like this. Soon, the diddler is going to be between a rock and a hard place. Because some people feel like they building cases on him while he in there. That's what some people saying, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know what's being said. Because it's two narratives. You got the narratives that are polluted, and then you got the real narratives. I listen to all narratives, and I know who's picking each one. The rest you got to figure out on your own. Yeah, y'all. It's a reason why he keep trying to get out of prison, too. It's a reason for that. But the number one thing they want us to think he's straight, he good. No, he not. He panicking, and they panicking outside. So on that note, you got the proof of that fake-ass pardon. Anybody reported that pardon, a lie. What they say, F off. Even if you are released, Nobody will listen to songs done by RAPers, human prostitution trafficker, and potential terrorists. White House officials pushes back on report that the president is considering pardoning Sean. Lies, Craig. White House slams rumors. No imminent pardon for Sean Diddy Combs, despite TMZ's scoop. No, TMZ gave y'all some fake-ass bait. Because the plan is to distract from other shit. That was fake baiting, man. Bullshit. That was to piss off the president's supporters. What they better talk about is this. They still breaking up with that girl at. Diddy alleged adopted girl, whatever. I'm just letting y'all see, guys. There's no coming back. Everybody out here defending Diddy is set up. If anybody has a real affiliation with him and they out here fronting, they've been set up. You ever heard of a fall guy? Somebody got to be the fall guy, y'all. Somebody got to be. Somebody got to be, y'all. They putting Diddy name in Tupac and Biggie shit. And it's people doing real work. People want a result. So on that note, y'all stay tuned. And don't forget, the whole campaign Nicki doing, because Nicki with Jonathan. Jonathan bigged up Nicki. He said he appreciate what she doing. So I want y'all to see Nicki's being blacked out in the black media. She being blacked out, and Jonathan is. So y'all all know now. She's being blacked out. She campaigning full-fledged, and Jonathan. So now y'all know who control, and that's why I told y'all I don't watch none of the shit y'all watch. Not because I got a favorite, it's because I don't like being stupid. On that note, we out, y'all. One. What's up, Melanese? And shout out to everybody that's holding it down, keeping their head up. Just because shit shut down, don't let it stress you out. You got to just come up with a plan. I told y'all you got to do other things. Go to the pantry, do something. It's only bad because things were bad. It's not that shit was bad because of now. No, we was in a world where everything was effed up. That's what's being exposed, y'all. All dirt, all filth is being exposed. Before the year started, did I not tell the world we in a time of truth? I said we're not in the world of faking until you make it. Lying ain't going to work. I said when you lie, people going to see through you like a window. Everything I kept trying to tell everybody. When I was trolling them from a certain era, I was trying to scare them off. Man, leave, go. Y'all not getting it. You exposed already. We in a different time where lies don't work. That's why I say it's a truth movement going on. Part of the truth movement is to restore America, y'all. That's what it's about. Because they said people was lied to for so long. Everybody believe lies. Everybody's stupid. Not just with this rap shit, with everything. They don't know real news from fake news. They don't know AI from real shit. They don't even know the real history. They don't know half the shit they learned was a lie. I told you everything is going to be exposed, everything around the clock, because it's a reset on the country. Also, I look at it like this. They looking at it like, in order for America to move forward, the lies got to be revealed and exposed and dealt with. When I showed you all this stuff about race coming out, all these different things, it's called mending the shit. And I told you the blacks were accused of being the filthiest ones in America that destroyed the shit. On every level. The most abusive, the biggest drug dealers, the most killers, the most RAPers, the most geppettos, the most sex traffickers, the most delinquent, the most scammers, the most on welfare, the most without job, unemployed, the most unmarried. Are you getting all this shit? These are all the narratives I said that stick. I'm not playing with y'all. When I say this shit, this is what it is. This is the judgment, y'all, until it's debunked or proven wrong. This is why I say they're not coming back for many reasons. Many reasons. First off, they ain't got a community to come back to. It's a lot of reasons why it's going down like that, y'all. But being that nobody in this department showed the integrity or power to address it. People didn't understand you had a chance to stand up for your community with authority. You didn't do it. So that's why other people are doing it. That's what I keep having to tell y'all. Being that other people are doing it is making it worse. because Jonathan saw y'all celebrating Diddy. They see when y'all say free Diddy. They watch chats. They watch chat room. They watching y'all. It's disgusting. That's what they say. It's disgusting. You see it? You see them? So being that y'all didn't get it, that's why I say it's no mercy on y'all now. No mercy on y'all neighborhoods. No mercy how y'all eat. It is show y'all have no mercy, nothing good in y'all. So that's why it's pain inflicted on y'all. Pain and humiliation, embarrassment. Everything to show y'all as low society individuals. But mainly, the thing that been taught this year, which I don't get the past years, it was a teaching to all the new people that came here. All new people that came to America. When you get your U.S. citizenship and you be in these neighborhoods, don't deal with those people. Don't let your kids be with them. Don't bring them in your homes. Don't trust them. They are not to be looked up to. You see LeBron? You see Jay-Z? They are not to be looked up to. And that's why Bad Bunny going to be at the goddamn Super Bowl, because he the new one they look up to. So like I said, y'all, it's a reason why all this shit happening, and it ain't no damn entertainment. It's entertainment because we getting entertained by this real stuff. Because a lot of this affected our life. They wanted me to keep hearing about East Coast, West Coast for all these fucking years. Well, now I'm tuned in. We out.